Hi guys, welcome to Dork Tales live on YouTube for Strixhaven, a curriculum of chaos. I'm Christa. I'm your dungeon master. I use they, them, or she, her pronouns, and I'm super excited to finally be here. Look at all my beautiful players. They're all amazing. Speaking of, let's do some introductions. Let's start with the person normally in this box, Kelly.
What should I say? How are we doing this? Oh God. Hi everybody.
Yeah, normal.
Hi everybody, I'm Kelly. I use he and him as my pronouns, and I'm excited to be here today because I'm going to be playing Kyle, who you will be meeting shortly, who is definitely not a douche. He's a super douche.
Truly.
Oh my God.
What do you think of the, what do you think of the earrings? Are they working for me?
They're very good.
They're very cute.
And then let's bop over to Robin.
I like how long it took you to let that out of the box.
Oh God.
I know. I couldn't contain it, man. I've been like sitting on these for so long.
They're amazing.
I love it so much. But yes, hello everyone. I'm Robin. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm playing Nalora Salinclaw, our Owlin.
Oh, so excited to have you and her. It's gonna be amazing. Let's bop downwards and go over to Way. Hi, Way.
Hello. Nice to be playing with you guys again. I'm Way. I use he, him pronouns, and today I'll be playing a wild magic sorcerer named Seldrin Liar.
Very excited. So happy to have you. Very, very stoked to play with you again. Let's bump over to Bryn.
Hello, I'm Bryn. I'm going to be playing Arlen. She's a little nervous to be here, but she's really excited to be going to school with you guys.
Very, very excited. And then last in our little box over in the corner, we got Traz. Hey, Traz.
Hi, I'm Traz. I use he, him pronouns, and I'll be playing Telbron Stevedore, the Pact of the Genie Warlock.
So stoked. I'm very excited with this, like, all magic party. It's very good. It's not something we have very often, so I'm glad that this kind of forced us to do it. Wonderful. Are there any announcements we want to make before we start game?
The Spelljammer art has been completed, so those ads are going to be going out soon. So Spelljammer's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't tell you who's in the game, but they're very attractive people.
Always.
Yeah. We have our first actual gender fluid character in that game, who might be more fluid than gender.
The gender.
Oh my!
Trust me, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Wonderful.
Do you have any announcements? Anybody?
Yeah. Anybody else have anything fun going on they want to talk about?
I just I want to like get close up to the camera and show off my lovely contacts that I've put in for the second time ever in my life.
How long did it take you this time?
10 minutes.
Same.
Nice.
Much easier the second time. The first time was awful.
Oh, the first time was brutal. I hated it so much.
Did you do the thing where you're like, ew, 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 ew?
Yep.
I just want to get off my stupid finger and stick to my eye, so I'd just be poking my eye but not going anywhere, so my eye got flinchy.
Oh no.
Yeah, it'll do that.
Yeah, it was rough the first time around.
That was me last week, the first time with the straight razor.
Ooh, scary.
Nice.
That's terrifying.
So just in case anything happens, we're running new tech today because we're doing, for one, I have a slightly new streaming setup to do the actual streaming portion of this. So if there's any technical difficulties, just let us know. Also, Christa, your power went out earlier today. So if anything pops up like that.
So if it I'm also struggling with some white balance issues right now, if you haven't noticed. And I was just trying to figure out if I could change that, which apparently I can't, at least from these settings. So we'll if I go super pixelated, I apologize. Anyway. Okay. We'll have to mess with my white balance on the break, but so we don't keep delaying. But
all right.
That's okay. We'll figure it out later, and I apologize for being shifty. Yes.
I want to say, Christa, effing love what you've done with all of this. This is
Right? Oh
amazing.
my
Need to like show
goodness.
it.
Holy
Oh
moly.
no.
Thank you guys so much. Yeah, we in Strixhaven in your first year you get a uniform, so of course we needed uniforms.
Right?
We will
Everyone has
comment
to
on this
show her
later.
love, man. This is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
It's
There
so
is one
pretty.
missing, and that was a shipping issue. So it'll get there eventually, but we'll discuss that in a little bit. But yeah, everyone looks amazing. I'm so glad that it worked out. I'm not great at making things when I don't have people to try them on, and I am on a different landmass. So this was a first.
Krista took a ferry to meet me at the ferry and throw things in my car and then run back to the ferry.
Ran.
Nice.
I considered driving down to Traz to give him his, and I should have, because it would have been the same cost and it wouldn't have.
But now you can get your money back because they screwed up.
This is true.
Okay, I just rolled I just rolled the extra life dice and it gave me a nat 20. I think it's trying to lead me on, but I'm gonna trust it.
It does it.
Okay.
No, don't
do it.
okay.
I'm gonna trust it. I'm gonna trust the extra life dice.
Don't do it.
Amazing.
betrays.
So is everybody ready to go to school?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Kelly, if you want to hit tech for me and get our music going,
Absolutely.
we'll get into this. So we are going to start in a rather lavish looking mansion with surprisingly little in it. And one corner of it seems a little different than the rest of it, as there are, it almost looks like some kind of still, like a whiskey still, except it's got something green bubbling in the corner and dribbling along. And at the other end of it, it's dripping onto a tiny stone that sparks with every one, with a little notepad that seems to be taking some kind of notes next to it. And next to that, in a big comfy armchair that he looks slightly awkward in, Seldrin is sitting and reading a book. Desks Without Dreams, the story of a man from Faerun who falls through a portal into a fantastical world where he must learn to survive without magic, discover new quick service food options, and survive a 9-to-5 desk job. So Seldrin, you are sitting here in this home that you are staying in for a time, and you hear a soft of a piece of paper falling on the table next to you. Do you have your envelope that I sent you?
Yes. I look at it.
If you would like to open it. Well, what would you do if a small envelope fell next to you?
With no seeming source of where it came from, I kind of look at the back, look at the front, and the back again, and it seems to have my name on it. So I curiously and carefully begin to open it.
Wonderful. As you open it, and I'll let you open it, you will see Dear Seldrin Liar. And then we're going to cut over. And we're going to pop over to a very cozy looking nook that is very well populated with books. And one of those kind of almost papasan chairs that just is a nest of pillows. And there is a small Eladrin girl sitting in this giant nest of pillows reading a book called Starry Nights, the story of a lady knight in a love triangle with her fellow knight and the Circle of Stars druid princess they are escorting on some world-saving mission. And as you are reading your book, Arlen, you see, you as well hear a soft p't on the small table next to your chair. What do you do?
I think I like jump in the air and I like kind of like pretend like I'm not reading the book because I thought it was like one of my moms or something coming into the room. And it's like, hello. Hello. Oh. Is this the letter?
It is the letter.
It's got a gold seal on it.
Yes.
So fancy. Am I supposed to open it now?
You can open it now. And as you open it, you will see at the top, Dear Arlen Maddow.
She's
And
not
you
very
can-
good with her hands.
And we will cut over to a positively stunning, beautifully sunlit backyard pool. And a certain very, very stunningly handsome young man lounging in the backyard, flipping through his sending stone. And it's absolutely just notification after notification after notification after notification on all of the on all of the their notifications from your Stonely fans on the many videos of your lifestyle living in your beautiful home, with plenty of comments of goals, legendary exclamation 111 exclamation, saving for inspo, and then some videos that are verging on thirst traps, but you wouldn't quite lower yourself to that level. And with comments of, I've lost count of how many times I've watched this. Are you looking for a Mrs. L? And like 5 shy face emojis. And then one that's just a line of the like little sweating emoji face. And then a number of the videos of Kai L doing some heroic work in the local town, beating up some folks or stopping purse snatches and some small minor crimes that he's able to sort of bust up, with comments of, we don't deserve you and literal God. And then one pops up and you see the notification pop up that says went to high school with this guy and his dad is a, and then your convenient bot deletes them, as it does with all bad comments that show up on your page. And as you are flipping through this, you hear a small on the small drink table next to you, and a letter arrives.
The hell? Mom?
You get no response.
The owls are back.
And as you open your letter, you see, Dear IL. And then we will cut over to
I'll bet.
a very cozy looking grove, where a small owlin is sitting in a small patch of mushrooms reading a book, some kind of animated, some kind of drawn book, some kind of comic that you might be reading the opposite direction that you normally would, that has some kind of lost in another world sort of story with a heroine who doesn't always do what the world thinks she should do. And in amongst your you hear a small pop of something falling in amongst your mushrooms.
Huh. Hello?
No response.
Look around.
You see in amongst your mushrooms a letter. I mean, let's give it an open. And so you open it and you see the words, Dear Noloris Sullenclaw. And then we're going to cut over to a absolutely perfectly adorned study. Just candelabras and beautiful podiums that have large books of some kind of accounting or some kind of family lineage or some kind of massive tome. And we see a white-haired gentleman. We see Telebron leaning over one of these podiums that has one of the biggest books on it. And he's looking down this with an abacus next to him and just looks like business figures and some kind of some crazy math that's happening. And as you're scrolling along, as your finger goes down this massive page, and as you get to the very bottom, your finger hits a letter.
Uncle Gio, if this is one of your other crazy experiments, piss off.
You don't get a response.
Take the letter and open it.
Wonderful. You open it up, and at the top, you see Dear Telbron Stevedore. And all of your letters continue. I am pleased to inform you that you have been accepted into Strixhaven University School of Mages. We have reviewed your application and are inspired by your passion, determination, accomplishments, and heart. You are quite simply a fantastic match for Strixhaven. You will bring something original and extraordinary to our campus, a place where you can learn, grow, and thrive. We are excited to share more about Strixhaven with you, and we invite you and your family to attend upcoming events. Upon your first arrival, please report to the Biblioplex's Hall of Oracles for new student orientation. Please share this wonderful news with everyone whose love and support helped you reach this moment. We are thrilled to offer you admission. Welcome to the Strixhaven family. And along with that, you have a student ID. That
It's
Oh, that's cool.
It's really cute, Christa.
That's awesome.
oh, it's so adorable.
Yes, I'm glad everyone liked them.
It's so cute. I can't.
Wonderful. So fantastic. So let's go through and find out who you go and tell. So Seldrin, once you've read her, who do you go find to tell?
I think Seldrin will try to like keep it from his parents. His parents will probably find out anyway.
Okay.
But he's gonna try to just breathe. Okay. What do I have to do first? I should really pack. I need to pack. Should I bring? And then he goes through the list of all the things he needs to do, but he's like trying to contain all of his excitement.
Wonderful. And at that point, your mother, who I actually don't have a name written down for, the one person I don't have a name written down for. Did you have names for your parents?
No, it's all up to you.
Fantastic. That's a name generator. 1 second. Give me a second, guys. You're not a real DM until you have to look up a name generator in the middle of your.
The trick is just don't admit it. Just be like, let me just check my notes. FakeNameGenerator.com.
Yes.
The internet is my note.
Yes. Exactly. That's
while
what
we're
it is,
vamping
right?
for Christa. This is so freaking cute.
It's
I
really
can't.
It are.
It's
This
real.
letter is absolutely adorable.
This
Isn't
letter
it
is
great?
so cute.
Now I do have to thank I've forgotten what their name. I'll post who they are. I found them on Reddit, and it is just a really good it was that letter was pre-generated and I totally stole it, and I asked them and I said, can I use this on stream? And they were like, oh yeah, I just stole it from a bunch of actual admissions letters. So cool. That's
Amazing.
great. Hang on, I'm failing to. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at this. Okay, you know what? Your mom's name is Aishlin.
Sounds good.
That checks out.
So so anyway, your mother, who is very well adorned, like looks like some kind of diplomat, like very much has her stuff together, and like her hair is very well done, very neat and everything. Doesn't bear a terrible resemblance to you, but you know, familial relations are always different. And so she kind of leans her head in the room and says, Seldrin, your father and I are heading to our event tonight. Did you need anything before we leave?
No, nothing. And he's going to feel such a rush of like this nervousness from trying to keep it away from his parents. He might not be able to contain himself. So
our human gentleman who's been sitting on the couch here.
Would you like me to roll anything? Or would you like to just?
Sure. Yeah. Roll me a Constitution save.
Okay.
You want something about a 15.
Ooh, that is a 12.
Wonderful. So there is a shimmery ripple over top of Seldrin. And what happens there?
Could be like a wild magic, but he's also gonna like he's gonna spontaneously grow gills at the same time. He's gonna be like, nope, everything's fine. Yeah, I will see you when you get back.
Seldrin, you just grew gills. I'm gonna say not everything's all right.
Okay, well, I funny story. This is, haha, funny. I got a letter that just materialized from nowhere. It seemed like I was just reading, and well, here, and he like kind of hands it over to her.
Cool. She'll open it and look through it, and her face gets like brighter and brighter and brighter as she's reading this note, and she goes, Seldrin, oh my goodness, that's incredible. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is wonderful. Yeah, your father and I will have to take that job next month, but that's totally okay, because as you know what, this is your dream. This is where you deserve to be, and we are going to get this done for you. Okay? Are you packing? Are you packing yet? Oh, you've got to pack. Oh, we have to go to this thing tonight. Are you okay? Yep. I have to. I'll tell your father. Okay, goodbye.
Okay. I'll take care of everything. Have fun.
And she walks away with the letter, and then comes back and hands it to you, and then walks away again. Wonderful. And you are left to plan your attendance to Strixhaven.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna overpack.
Fantastic. Just way too many crates and way too many bins, and absolutely. Fantastic. And then we'll bop over to Arlen. After Arlen has read her letter, what does she do?
I'm trying to remember my mom's names.
I have those.
Yes, phenomenal.
Alpha and Aura.
How are they spelled?
ALFA, and Aura like Aura. AURA.
Oh, that's adorable. I knew they were good, but I couldn't remember what they were.
Yeah, no, they're perfect. They're very good. So yes, there you are. Yeah. What do you do?
I think she's gonna tear through the house. She's gonna go, moms, and then like run through the doors. Going.
You find both of your moms reading separate newspapers at the kitchen table with cups of tea. Oh goodness. What is it, Arwen?
Look.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so exciting. Congratulations. Oh, we knew you would get in. And as you see out the window of your shoulder, you see off in the distance, you see Strixhaven, as your mothers are both librarians at the Strixhaven library. So they had an inkling. They promised they wouldn't pull any strings. They promised you would get in on your own merit. But they are very, very excited for you. Oh my gosh, Arwen, that's so exciting. Oh, we're going to have to pick your classes. And of course, you're going to be staying here. You don't have to. We don't worry about setting you up for dorms. You can stay here. It's not a problem. And they start getting very, very excited about like planning lists on.
Do you think what if I wanted to go make friends and stay in the dorms though?
Oh. And your mums look at each other and have them like one of those like silent conversations between parents, and where they don't actually talk, they just make eye contact. And Aura looks at you and goes, yes, of course, darling, you can go to live in the dorms. Yes. And you can come home and do your laundry, and you can pop back anytime, and we'll always have a seat for you at dinner. And of course, right? Of course, she can stay in the dorms. Yes. Of course you can, sweetheart. We'll make sure to get you new bedding and of course. And both of them turn back to the table and start making lists. Your mother's like lists a lot. and just get very absorbed in all of the with that tinge of concern that they still have on their faces, but they're working through some lists for you. Would you join them in lists, or are you gonna go?
I think Arlen's head is like spinning right now. She's just like imagining stuff. She's just faded away.
Fantastic, just zoned into the background of her own imaginings. Fantastic. Wonderful. Okay, well let's bop over to Kai. How have you responded to this information?
I think he's going to go through and try to find his parents in the house, which is not particularly easy, as it is, it's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap, what's his dad's name? Or what's his stepdad's name?
John.
John, of course, John.
John Dara, I think is his whole name.
Mom? John? Seriously?
You hear a very distant, "What is it, Kai?" And you recognize it as your mom's name. She's off in one of the back rooms somewhere.
All right, he's just gonna kind of just jog over. Hey. Just open the door. What's she doing?
She is sitting at a table with a very sort of elaborate drink. And your stepdad, John, is fixing some pipe work.
Laying
Under
pipe?
us. Yeah, exactly.
Whoa.
He kind of ducks his head out. What's up, kiddo?
I'm moving out. I got into the school, no cap.
John and your mom have a little bit of a look to each other and are like, "Oh yeah," and your mom goes, "Oh, that's lovely, sweetheart."
Prismari, just like Dad.
Yes, just like I'm sure he will be very happy.
Yeah.
Have you told him yet?
I literally just got this dropped on my lap while I was out at the pool. So not yet. I was gonna.
Yes. And you're sure this is what you want to do?
Yeah, bet. Totally. Like I have the letter. I'm going in. Like it's Prismari.
Well, you don't have to take every acceptance that you get, right? You know that. I mean, you got in. That's a success unto itself. You don't have to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I mean, come on. Like, I'm an L. We win, and this is winning.
Of course.
Don't worry. I won't cause too much trouble.
John stands up and kind of wipes his hand on a towel and comes over and kind of gives you a good pat on the back and goes, "You know what, Kai, that's great. It's you know what, it's what you want to do, and I think that's awesome that you're gonna do it."
Thanks, John. Yeah, right. Like a a man makes a decision and sticks with it, right? That's what you always say.
Exactly.
Right?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why don't we go, one of the closets upstairs has a bunch of luggage. So why don't we go find that?
I was gonna go nude. I'm kidding. Yeah, luggage. Show them what a real man. No. They even have general studies. Huh.
It's first year. You're always general studies. You don't pick your college till second year.
I didn't read the orientation pamphlet, but I guess I'll probably have to.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, are there going to be any events? Do you want anyone to go with you?
Oh, well, I mean, they ask, share the wonderful news. Yeah, you and your family to attend upcoming events. They don't say what events.
Cool. I'm sure your sister would love to come too.
Yeah, I bet you would. Yeah.
Well, be good for her to check out because she might be going there herself,
Yeah,
right?
I know. She's super magic. She's super magic. I mean, you guys can come too if you want. Just try not to embarrass me.
Lovely. Your mom kind of stands up and goes, and when have I ever done that?
8th grade, 9th grade, sophomore year, senior year, last Tuesday.
Okay, fair. But
The
in my
time
defense, it's very fun to make you uncomfortable. You go get ready.
I'll
We
go
will
get
plan. We will get the trip. We'll go. Okay.
I'm going to Prismari.
Yes, you are. John puts up a hand for a big high five.
I'm gonna give it to him.
Thinks about it for a second.
That's a hell of a roll for a high five.
Oh,
Boom!
he hits the ground.
Oh snap! Are you? Oh! I think I broke your husband. I think I broke your husband. Oh God! Are you?
Your mom walks over and literally just like picks him up off of the ground like he weighs nothing. It's like, oh goodness, oh good. Are you okay? And John's just sitting there coughing. Yep.
I'm gonna go get that luggage and leave you two alone. I know what happens when she picks him up like that. So I'm gonna give him some space.
Wonderful. So you are off to grab your luggage. Wonderful. And then we'll pop over to Naloris. What do you do after reading your letter?
So I think Naloris is going to just like stand agape for a second and just like open mouth, read it like several times. She'll quickly finish her chapter of that time I was reincarnated as a pudding. Which you can also see she has a couple other ones, like a couple issues of Two Piece, and
Two Piece is way better than its prequel. Way longer too.
it is
You wouldn't
also
think so.
just as long.
Yeah.
And she will fly because she is an owlin, so she will kind of her wings are like vibrating the entire time that she was reading it. She's kind of like already slightly hovering, and she'll fly up to her parents, and she will like smugly kind of be like, I'm going. You told me if I got accepted, I could go check it out. I'm gonna do it.
Your father, an owlin that looks more like a great horned owl with the tufts like you have. He'll take it and read through it calmly and pass it over to your mom, and your mom will take it and read through it calmly, and your dad will, nod at your mom and look over and go, well, sweetheart, that's absolutely very exciting. And we said that if you got in, you could go. So, yeah, absolutely. Well, we're real proud of you. How are you getting there? It's on a different plane, right?
Yeah. So they say that families come. I don't think they actually do. You could just give me like a teleport scroll. I could go myself.
Sorry. The one thing that Christa didn't include in the letters, and I should have noted are in there, are 2 scrolls of teleport.
Beautiful.
Planar channel. Yeah. I apologize. I forgot to put I didn't get a chance to make those up.
What?
So,
you
yes.
didn't get scrolls?
I know. I didn't learn actual magic. I'm very sorry.
Wow.
So yes, in those letters as well, there are 2 small, they almost look like bus tickets, but they're
amazing.
They're teleportation.
She'll hold
scrolls.
it up. Yeah. I mean, you guys have to run the circle, and I really wouldn't want to, you don't want to drop me off. It's like, it's okay.
And your mom will look and see that there's 2 of them. The idea is that you can all go on one, and then you come with your family, and then your family can teleport back with the second one. That's the idea behind them. And so your mom will look at them and go, well, sweetheart,
I suppose that makes sense. And then that way you have a spare. So if you decide it's not what you thought it would be and you want to come home, you'll be able to do that. I think that sounds like a great plan, right? Right?
And your dad will nod and agree.
I'm gonna get it at least a second year because I want to go into Witherbloom. I will. You'll see. Where's the feather dye? I need more black feather dye before I go.
Well, yes, I suppose that's in the third cabinet over. We just restocked.
Good. Gotta really get that look because I'm probably gonna have a uniform, I'm sure, if I remember correctly. So yeah, they need to know my personality. I hope I can fit all my manga with me. There's no limit on weights, right?
Your parents are giving each other kind of side-eye looks and a couple of eye rolls.
Okay, I'm going to have a couple subscriptions probably be delivered. If you could get mail forwarding once I get my dorm room, like, don't open the boxes, okay? Don't open them.
Your father will nod and say, of course, we won't be doing that. Well, why don't we just keep them? And then that way, when you come and visit, and sort of makes eyes at your mom and like visit, being very very hard edged. That way, when you come visit, you'll have something to read. I know how fast you go through those.
Yeah, that's the only thing that, brings me any joy in this depressing.
Well, now that you love your mushrooms, don't you try to say that you don't. You are very. We're not going to get into this. I am supporting your joy and your journey, and you are a woman who can decide her own fate. And if going to this school to study whatever it is feels more natural to you than just learning on your own, then that's what you can do.
Yes, there's so many good sorcerers and sorceresses and magical people. Hey, I might learn something I could bring back when I have to rule this.
You're not ruling, you're just running.
That's
We're not a
right.
monarchy here.
You certainly treat it sometimes.
And you see she starts to like lean in, and your dad, why don't we go help you get some packing started?
Okay, I'm gonna need my body pillow. I'm going to need. Oh, you bet she has a body pillow.
God damn it. Whew. Amazing. Wonderful. We will fade from you letting your reading through your list and getting it all sorted. And we will go back to Telbron. Are you gonna do anything with your letter?
Probably go look for my mother. He rolled his eyes during the whole thing. Yeah, happy to be there. Right. Wonder how many strings father pulled for this. He's gonna go look for his mother because he wants to avoid his father.
Awesome. Your mom is out on sort of like a back terrace and doing her own, like looking through some different ledgers and opening some letters that came in the regular mail and lots of invitations, lots of things like that. And is just sort of flipping through all of them. And she'll see you and go, "Oh, Telebron, lovely to have you. What can I do for you?" And she'll go back to flipping through her mail.
Well, I got accepted in the Strixhaven, Mother.
She drops what she was holding and sort of puts her hands on the table and turns and goes, "Oh, you did?
Who did my father pay off?
Oh, I'm sure he didn't. You are a very smart boy, so of course he wouldn't have paid anybody off. You would have gotten entirely on your own merit."
Right.
And you can tell she's trying to convince herself as much as she's trying to convince you.
Yes, I'm good at spells and this and that, but I have a reputation.
What? Yes, we have somewhat of a reputation, but the reputation is within this family. All right, very few people outside of these walls have any concept of our little incident that happened.
I hope so. It's bad enough I've been arranged to be married, to go to the school because of it.
Well, yes, you're doing what is best for the family. You are following in your sweet departed brother's footsteps, and you are taking over where he should have done. Well, I suppose we should go tell your father, shouldn't we?
I suppose.
Yes, of course.
And you guys she'll stand up and kind of adjust her like perfect everything that she has going on. And we'll sort of walk through the house. And as you guys are walking through the house, you walk past the person I didn't say. Oh, there it is. Levtari. Who you see kind of in a room. Levtari, who's like one of your family servants, he works as an artificer. He makes interesting things for your family. And he sort of, as you're walking by relatively slowly, because your mom's in obnoxiously high heels, and you see him kind of like following you, like as you walk past the door with this look of like,
He's gonna show the letter and just kind of roll his eyes back.
and he'll kind of
Nods.
and go back to what he was working on. And as you walk along, you eventually get to the study on the very far end of the house from the study that you were in. And your mother will knock on the door and will sort of, you'll hear from inside your father go, yes, come in. And your mom will open the door and let you in. What do you all need? And he's got like two other guys two other gentlemen in the room with him, and they're all looking over plans and they're crossing things out and writing things down, and it almost looks like some kind of battle room, except it's all like ledgers and things like that.
Father, a letter from Strixhaven came in.
He turns, and
I've been accepted.
and he'll come over and he'll do that like scoop, like he's probably about the same size as you, and so he like grabs you out of the middle and spins you around a little bit and drops you down and is like, I knew you would, absolutely. And no, before you say it, I didn't pay anybody off.
Right, of course not.
Well, we'll be getting all your stuff together. Day one is in 3 weeks. We've got this to do, and just then totally ignores you and starts making plans of what needs to be done before you leave. And your mother kind of looks at you a little disappointed, but also kind of like, well, there's wheels going, and she nods to you and walks away.
He'll follow suit. It's like, okay, conversation's done. Good.
Wonderful. And you are welcome to continue about your day however you see fit. Wonderful. Okay. Well, now that we've had a lovely introduction to all of our wonderful characters, let's get you guys to school. So you guys have had a couple of orientation. There hasn't been a lot of actual like orientation events. There is like a parent mixer, like, learn how to let your kids go. So if any of your parents might want to go to that, Arlen's parents probably would, but more as like we're faculty members, so we'll go and check it out, but actually be listening in on like some of the talks that some of the people are giving about like how to let your children live their own lives. They're trying. And I'm guessing Seldrin's parents will probably be too busy, so probably won't have gone. Same with Telbron's parents, and as well Noloris's parents obviously have all their own soul searching done on their own. They don't
Yep.
need some university to tell them how to do it.
No.
Kai's parents probably went, but just kind of treated it as a mixer and just like hung out with, or at least your mother probably would have hung out with friends.
Yeah.
John probably took notes.
Yeah. He's serious, dude.
Yeah. He's serious business. He knows his stuff. And then after that, it's just your first day of moving into campus. Seldrin, you, I believe, said that you're probably an early getter there.
Yeah, as soon as he's packed all of his random multiple luggage bags, he would have just, without even, he would have like yelled down the hall, "I'm going, bye," and then just bamfed out.
And both of your parents would have like ran into the room just as you were teleporting away, and are sort of left in a little bit of a befuddlement of, you know, in this, well, at least we know where he is and we can go find him if we need to, sort of thing. Wonderful. So you arrive, your teleportation scroll lands you in the Archway Commons, which, if I get the check, I need a bigger desk. So you're going to reach the Archway Commons, which is a sort of it's kind of like the quad. It's this like really beautiful like well landscaped area that is right in the center of all of the student housing, and there doesn't seem to be a ton of people around. Like there's a few tables kind of laid out with clearly like welcome packets and stuff like that, but you will see a young girl or a young woman. She's probably in her she's human, she's probably in her, I don't know, late mid 20s kind of, definitely not a first year, sort of laying everything out, and sort of sees you arrive and looks up and goes, "Oh, hello, hi, welcome to Strixhaven."
I'm gonna quickly turn around to face away from her.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, "Okay, how do I do this? How do I do this? Just remember how to do this." And then he's going to try to, like, he's not full control of his abilities yet, and he's gonna try to make himself a little taller, a little bit more chiseled around the jaws. And then he's gonna, as soon as he feels, I don't know if it works or not, but as soon as he feels like he's completed this, he's gonna turn around and be like, "Hello." And he's practiced this. He's practiced this in front of the mirror. As soon as he applied, he's like, "I'm new here. The name's Seldrin."
Oh, yes. Wonderful. Seldrin, lovely to meet you. I'm Nora. So great to meet you. Please come on over. I have welcome packets for you. And Seldrin, what was your last name?
The name's Seldrin, liar. And he's so focused that he's only going for the lines that he's practiced.
Of course. Liar. Yes, of course. Like the instrument, LY. Yes, 1 second. And she'll kind of run back to behind. There's sort of buskets, little baskets in a big tray that come out. She looks through and grabs and goes, "Oh, okay, here's your uniform. Should be made to your measurements. If you have any struggles with it, you do." And she looks at the height on it and looks up at you and goes, "You do seem a little taller than we had you listed at." So
no, that's perfect for me.
Okay, yeah. Well, like I said, I'm here all day. So if you'd like, once you get up to your dorm room, try this one on. If it doesn't fit, let me know, and I can absolutely help you out. Okay. I'm actually a second year here, but I'm sticking around as one of the sort of mentors here in the school. So yeah, if you have any questions, you can just come find me.
He's gonna like quickly grab it, not quite like a snatch as in like to be rude, but he's just like quickly grabs it like, thank you. It walks off.
Perfect. So she kind of, "Oh, okay. Yeah, he forgot his complimentary soap, but well, okay, well, maybe later." And sets it back down. Wonderful. And then let's have who else would come in? Who else would be an early arriver? Yes, yeah, absolutely. Kai would be fashionably late.
I mean, you're like on. You know what? No, there is. He doesn't need to make an impression at this point. He needs to get set up. He needs to survey the land. So there's only one way to really do this. Incognito.
Oh
My God.
Wonderful. Okay, so since we have you in incognito mode, we'll have Kai arrive. So it's a little later. There's more people that have arrived. You're not necessarily, there's a couple people mulling about. There's no lineups or anything yet, but a couple people mulling about. And you will see this same woman, a human woman that's there's now more people around the desk, but she'll wave and go, hi, welcome to Strixhaven. Can I get your name?
Yeah, it's Kai L.
Kai L.
With a K.
And she'll start with a K. Okay. She'll start flipping through and looking under like L's and going
EL is
EL. Oh, with a hyphen.
Sometimes.
Oh, yes. Okay. We have it as a hyphen here. Sorry. Yeah, of course. Well, here's your welcome packet. Your mom and your dad, or your mom and your stepdad and your sister are just sort of standing back, letting you do all this
Mom
kind
and
of stuff.
sister
They're
are wearing
looking
the
around.
exact same glasses. They look
Yes,
nothing
absolutely.
like themselves.
Yeah, your mom is in like she at home she wears like not extravagant outfits, but she always like looks really nice. And now she's kind of in like a not dowdy, but like a much more simple dress. And your
Does it have one of those pull tabs that just
uniform? Yes, exactly.
Everyone has a transformation outfit.
Yes, precisely. And your sister, who is quite a few years younger than you, but is a very smart cookie, is looking around, very, very excited because she's hoping to come here next year.
And that was my sister Noelle, right?
Noelle.
Yeah.
Oh yes, your sister Noelle, your mother Laurel.
Yeah.
And your and your stepdad John.
Yeah, and my real dad, whose name will come out later.
Will come up. And anyway, yeah, so you come up and Nora again turns around to the stack of boxes and things and pulls one out and goes, here's your uniform. And here's your keys for your dorm room. Did you have any questions before you head on up?
Are the dorms solo or are there...
Yes, the building is co-ed, but the dorm rooms themselves are individual rooms.
That's thank you.
Is that a problem?
Oh no, it's no problem at all, ma'am.
Oh, you don't have to call me ma'am. You can call me Nora.
Nora, nice to meet you. Thank you.
You as well. Of course. Yeah, I'm here all day, and I am a second year, but I do live in the building as well. So if you ever have any questions, you can come find me.
Oh, you're a second. Which school are you in?
I'm in Prismari.
I think we'll be seeing a lot of each other.
Oh, wonderful. You're hoping to get into Prismari yourself?
Yeah, something of a legacy.
Oh, that's great. Wonderful. Well, yeah, definitely check in. I'm sure we'll be in some classes together.
I'll see you in L Hall. And I'll...
L. And she kind of like gets a look on her face of like, oh no. And about says something and then stops herself and just like, damn it.
I'll just walk off. I should have been doing this the whole time.
Just a little bit. Your Noelle is like, Kai, this place is so cool. I can't wait to go here next year. Oh my God, you have to get all the hot goss. You have to tell me everything that happens here so that I can come in and be like super cool because I've never been that cool. You're cool all the time and I never have been. And if you get me all of the information, then I can be cool when I start here.
You're plenty cool now. You're plenty cool. You're just short.
You're just saying that because you're my bro. You see, you say something nice and then you ruin it. Duh. And she'll kind of give you like a little punch on the arm.
I'm just really honest.
Mom. And don't antagonize your sister.
So I should tell her she's tall?
Maybe just don't comment on her height at all. She
Yeah.
hasn't had a growth spurt yet, okay? She's only half Superion. She may not get to be as tall as us.
Both of you kind of like tower over
Yeah, we're like
your
6
stepdad,
plus.
John. Yeah.
I had really considered making John a dwarf just for fun, but like it was like
Also very good.
also very good. If you want to change that retroactively, but for episode 2, let me know.
Very good.
I'll get
all
you
right,
all
well,
the
let's
info.
thanks.
And you guys, John tries to help you with your bags, but is like
Thanks. That
struggling to.
That one's really that one. This is the heavy one though. If you want to take this one, I'll give him the light one.
Okay. Yeah. Geez, that is really. Yeah. No,
I got this one. We're good. Let's
I can tell.
let's go.
That looks easy.
Just picks like one up under each arm. Your mom does the same thing and picks up the very heavy bags. And you guys head off to find your dorm room. The dorms are all pretty standard. They're, basic room with a mini fridge and it's magically enchanted to keep things cold.
Nice.
And a bed that is just a little too short for you.
I'll make it work.
Your mom says, "I know you will, honey," and gives you a kiss on the cheek. And they wave goodbye. Your sister gives you floats just a little bit and gives you a really big hug around the neck. And
You're floating faster than I am.
Well, I am more advanced than you in most ways.
And starts to walk out.
Except the one. See you later.
And she waves by and follows your mom. And John gives you a big slap on the shoulder and goes, "You're gonna do great, kiddo. We're always here if you need us."
Thanks, John. I'll remember what you always taught me. Beer before liquor, never been sicker.
You got it.
Yeah.
You might handle it differently, better biology, but
not better, just different.
Thanks. And he's gonna
No problem.
give you another kind of bump on the shoulder.
Mm.
And then you're
gonna beat me before my first day of class, man.
He gives you a little boxing stance and heads out. Your sending stone rings. And there is a message from your dad, from Mike L. And that says, "Do me proud."
Yeah. I will. Bet. Send.
It shows as read and then no response.
He read it.
Wonderful. Now I guess you don't even have to teleport, Arlen. So you are also going to be pretty early. So you show up, you see a couple of very tall folks, and one gentleman struggling with his bags, walk into the dormitories as you arrive. And Nora will, hi, it's, oh goodness, you're the librarian's daughter. I'm so sorry, I've forgotten your name.
Arlen Maddow, ARLYNNMADDOW. She has a lot of books in front of her, so you mostly can't see her.
Oh, that's why she didn't recognize you, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Do you need help with those?
To read them? I can lend you one if you want.
No, I'm fine. I meant more to. I'm gonna.
You don't
want to
read
stuff.
them?
I mean, maybe. Perhaps not on the first day. It's really busy today. I don't have a lot of reading time.
Okay, can I go to my room?
You can. Let me get you your stuff. She grabs the boxes. Here's your uniform.
You can just put it on top.
Oh, okay.
Arlen will squat so that she can put it on the top of the book.
Sets it on the top and okay. And here's your key. Do you have a pocket?
She'll just there'll be a little arm that emerges from under the books.
Oh, here you go. Absolutely. Well, I suppose you don't really need any directions, do you? Well,
I've
if you
actually
need
never
help...
been to the dorms before. You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, no. So for your room, you're going to go in that door over there, and then you're going to head left, and then the stairs. You're going to go to the 3rd floor, and then you should be 4 or 5 doors down, but it'll have the number on the door.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
The Tower of Books will like walk away, and about where it would get to the stairs, you just hear, "I'm okay."
Everyone kind of stops and looks. Okay. Oh. And Noloris, as you arrive in your teleportation with a number of large book-filled crates around you, you hear the familiar sound to you of books tumbling down a set of stairs. And I'm okay. Before a young girl calls you over to the table. Hi, hello, welcome. Can I get your name, please?
Noloris? The Noloris Selling Claw.
Of course. There you are. Let me just grab your uniform. One sec. And she'll grab her little box off, hand it over to you, and here's your key.
Quick question.
Yeah.
My friends here, they tend to kind of just go on all of my clothes. Will I get in trouble if they like creep onto my uniform and hang out?
Well, while you can't make any alterations to your uniform, accessories are acceptable. So that's absolutely fine. And those, are they sentient?
I wish. No, I just really like mushrooms.
That's fair.
And they
I
seem
believe
to like me.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. I love a symbiotic relationship.
You're funny.
Who says art majors can't know science? Well, I think as I do believe some mushrooms are sentient, even if they're not any kind of special mushrooms, they would, I'm sure, would fall under the category of familiars, so you'd be able to have them anyway.
I would love a familiar.
Well, this is definitely the place to learn how to find one. A lot of other schools have no pets allowed in dorms, but it's a little harder to do when half of your student body has a animal familiar. So you're more welcome to have those.
I'd be just like some of my characters in the manga.
Are you gonna need help with your boxes?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
I think
well,
so.
I
put this
ticket. That's
Oh.
okay. So a lot of our students end up coming alone. It's totally fine.
My
Put this
parents are
ticket
very
on your
cool anyway, so
Oh.
they just harsh my mellow, as they would say.
Parents just don't understand, do they?
Right? No.
Okay, here's a ticket. Put that on your boxes, and some of the automated servants will pick them up and bring them up to your room later.
Oh, that's so cool.
Very cool. This is a very magical place.
I've never seen automated servants in the Feywild. Sometimes where I go, we get pixies and other fey creatures, but automated servants. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, it's like I've been sucked into my own isekai.
I bet you have. Absolutely. Well, here's your key. Do you need help finding it? There's a map in the welcome package.
Oh, perfect. Oh, I think I can find it, and she'll like accidentally she'll like go try to get the map organized, but then like some manga in her like side bag falls out, opening to maybe a slightly NSFW page, and she'll go bright red and like cover stuff up.
Yeah, is anybody else around? I really gotta know. Like, Is this just like a like going to the vending machine moment for like?
If anyone wants to, it's only welcome.
Are those
See, I was about to. We have one more person who's going to arrive.
perfect?
So, as you arrive, Telebron, you are there with your father and your mother, and your father is grumbling to himself of. I can't believe they said they weren't going to have this ready. They told me you got the acceptance letter. Everything should have been ready for you. I sent in the deposit. They said that they haven't. Universal and planar sending is going to be hearing from me.
Father, buying another business is not going to fix the problem.
It has worked so far. And your mother kind of like pats him on the shoulder very coldly and says, Telebron, why don't you go sign in, darling?
Right.
And you'll step up to the shortest line, which is behind a young Owlin girl who a book has fallen out of her pocket with a very scandalous image in it.
She's gonna look up at Telebron, go bright red, and just like throw her wings are just gonna like come over and just like
Nanny?
I didn't see nothing. He's just gonna smile.
It's an issue of that time I fell in love with a mimic.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's gonna position himself kind of in front of her so she can get the book, so no one can see.
Hi.
Hi. Telebron. He's gonna
Hi,
stick his hand out.
She's gonna she'll stick her wing out back and then throw her hand out. Dolores, I'll but you can call me now.
Pleasure to meet you.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna just get all my stuff together. You can check in next. Oh.
I love her so much. So the girl behind the desk will say, sorry, did I Telebron, last name?
Stevedore.
Oh, yes, of course. Absolutely. And she'll start looking through and we didn't receive all the right paperwork, and so the uniform wasn't ordered in time. I'm very sorry. We will be getting one soon, I'm sure. You'll just have to make sure that you check in with the bursar's office. There was something that paperwork didn't get delivered. It happens all the time. The universal and planar sending around here is just they never deliver on time and they never get there. I always tell people they should go with FAX, but it doesn't always work.
Prices are too steep.
I totally agree.
You want next day delivery, you have to give out your full name.
Right? Regular service, you have to provide your name. Like that's like Fae are always a little bit of it. There's many Fae folks here, absolutely. They're lovely people, but the ones that get into business are a little cutthroat.
He's gonna look at his dad and yeah, I know. Don't worry about the uniform. If my father says anything, I apologize now.
Of course. And your dad's kind of glaring over, and she kind of waves awkwardly. Well, here's your key. And did you need anything else?
No, that'd be it. Thank you very much.
Of course. We'll see you around. Enjoy. So you go back to your father is still grumbling and like sending things on his sending stone of like, that if you manage to glance and see what's going on, their merger, requisition, some business talk. And your mom comes over and does like a very cold kind of kiss on each cheek to you and goes, well, Telebron, I'm sure you're going to have a lovely time.
let us know if you need anything while you're here, all right?
Of course.
I'm sure your father and I are quite proud of you for doing what needs to be done for the family. And you will continue to do well. Well, I suppose we should be going. You need to begin your studies, I'm sure. Ezekiel? Ezekiel! And your dad's staring at his phone, grumbling about something.
I'm gonna cast Thermatagy, kind of make a flight boom, wake him up.
He'll
Just
jump because... Damn magic schools, what the... Yeah, we've got to go. Best of luck, Teleron. And they turn around and cast their teleportation and disappear.
finally.
Fantastic. Wonderful. So you guys are all gonna head up to your dorm rooms, get settled in, can put your posters on the wall, put your books on some shelves, get your beds all set up. And I think that's a really good time for us to take a break.
All right, we'll be right back, everybody.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. I was told during the break that I needed to show you that I'm wearing tighty whities
Yes, they're
because
amazing.
all of my shorts were in the wash today. So,
amazing.
I always wondered what your calf shape looked like, Kelly, and now I know.
they're like
In
very,
explicit detail.
honestly, very impressive is what they are. I have like,
oh my goodness.
they've gone down a bit through the pandemic, but prior I had 24-inch calves.
24-inch pythons?
So no 24-inch. My calves were 19 inches, and my calf press was 600 pounds.
Wow.
Damn.
Insane.
Yeah, which I only could figure out because by doing a calf press of 300 per foot. So I figure it's
Oh, there you
600.
go.
So
That's close. Hi guys!
Anyway,
Thanks
hi.
for coming and watching the first episode of Strixhaven. It has been so much fun. Oh my god! Patreon exclusive, Kelly's calves. This is the beauty of Patreon exclusives. We can do these things.
mhm.
Is that going to get cut out when it's published?
Probably not. I'm pretty proud.
Probably going to get looped and extended, to be honest, for the public.
Exactly.
You know what? If people are looped and
Just make a
extended, that's
gif
their
of
own business.
The whole episode is just
10
going to be
hours
Kelly's
of
calf.
calves.
Oh my god.
You know, we'll just put that bump behind it.
Well, thank you guys all so much for being here. All of you wonderful players. I hope you're all having fun so far.
Christa, your background looks so much better now. We fixed it during the
I
break.
know. I fixed my white balance over break.
You look so pretty.
Hooray!
You don't look like a ghost anymore.
You have eyeballs again.
I have beautiful eyeballs. I love my eyeballs. They're hidden. I mean, really, I just need to look down, and then like nobody knows because my lashes are so big. They're the Color Pop Hocus Pocus collection. Oh, and then we've got daylight going out, so Waze green screen's gonna be off. Anyway,
Hold on, I'm on it right now. Just give me a sec.
Oh, so we were talking about
Day
costuming,
man.
and I would like to tell a very funny story about the jewels that everybody has. Kelly had bought some that didn't quite work. They weren't quite big enough. They weren't quite what I was looking for. And I know, and you tried, and they're beautiful. And I honestly they need to be used in something because they're gorgeous. But I was like, no, I had an idea in my head, and the character art had been done, and I had an idea of what needed to be done. And I literally spent an hour in Michael's going through every section I could find. I just about spent $80 on resin just so I could make the things I wanted, but I kind of cheated. So I used Fimo clay and then put them in a little mold for these little jewel thingies. And then my mother painted them with nail polish so that they look like gems.
They're truly outrageous.
They're truly outrageous. So we sat out on the back porch, and I was sewing out on the back porch, and she was painting these jewels for me. Having a kindergarten teacher as a mother is great, let me just tell you. So
okay, so that's what
but I'm glad
that.
everybody likes them and they fit. Everyone that's received them. Yes, Traz doesn't have his because I procrastinated and I moved and my life was in upheaval, and so it took me a little longer than expected to make the costumes. Everybody that is in the same city got them by me getting on a ferry, taking it across, jumping off the ferry, literally running into the parking lot, throwing them in Kelly's car, going here, handing you all your student admission letters and said, "Bees don't open till stream. Bye."
I made sure everyone knew.
On and getting right. Yeah, thank you. And getting right back on the ferry and taking the ferry back. So it was probably like a 6-hour round trip to drop them off. And then I was going to do the same thing for Traz because FedEx wanted $200 for next day shipping, which was insane to me.
That's beyond our budget.
Exactly, right. And so anyway, so I went I was getting desperate and I was messaging Traz and I was like, "Hey man, can you meet me halfway? Like it's an hour and a half each if we meet in the middle and then an hour and a half back." It'll be like $100 in gas between us, and that's cheaper than FedEx and all the other places. Canada Post won't get it there in time. And so he was like, "Oh, well, have you tried UPS?" And I said, "No, I hadn't yet." So I'll go try them. And so I go over there and they're like, "Oh, it'll be $75." I was like, "Okay, $75 I can handle for next day shipping." And he told me, I said, "I need this there by tomorrow." Because it was Thursday that I sent this. And he goes, "Yes, it'll be there by tomorrow." I was like, "Okay, great." So I paid my $75. It does not arrive tomorrow. Oh, but it does. They do shipping on Saturday, so it'll arrive on Saturday. It's still in Kentucky.
It's in Louisville, Kentucky. Still, as of right now.
Still.
I should have warned you, Christa. Did I not tell you about me trying to ship our ping bag to Florida?
No.
So same situation. Okay, so
Yeah.
I got COVID and we're supposed to be at a convention in Orlando, Florida the following weekend. So I'm like, well, I can't go to Florida. So I have to ship this huge case full of all our convention stuff. And it would have been like $600 if I wanted to ship through FedEx. Yeah, it was still like $300 with UPS, but that was within our budget in this case. And I was like, all right, 3-day guaranteed. I ship it Tuesday. It gets there Friday, guaranteed. Ship it Tuesday. 2 days later, it's in Richmond, which for people who don't know, it's like across the water. It has moved like a 2-hour ferry ride.
It's south of Vancouver, basically. Like,
and then for the next 2 weeks, every morning they scan it in the warehouse in Richmond, and it doesn't move. Every morning on the tracking, it says in warehouse, and it doesn't move. And like the Monday after the convention, I phoned them and I'm like, "Can you send it back to me?" And they'll like, "We'll mark it return to sender." And it says return to sender. And then for 2 weeks, they scan it in Richmond. I'm like, just put it on a truck and send it back to me.
I think, is it, you say that's Raphael is Nacro?
Yeah, Nacro is, yeah.
He says, "I work for UPS, never trust us." Well, can you help me get a refund? Do you know how? I can't navigate.
I got ours was guaranteed. I was able to get a refund. Ours was guaranteed. I ended up calling 4 different numbers and telling them my tracking number 6 different times. I would spell the tracking number out to a computer and it would read it back to me and then pass me to a human who would not have the tracking number and I would have to read it to them.
Oh my god.
Spectacular. So that has been our lead up to this, but
I want to have more stories about fun, like, customer service.
Just ship stuff with UPS. That's all you have to do, and your thing will never get there, and you'll have many stories.
Meanwhile,
see, I can give you stories on my job. But
I was about to say, like, I'm pretty sure Wei, did you use Koroneko when you were in Japan?
I think once, yeah.
Koroneko is just the best. Like, literally, you just like drop your suitcase off, and they're like, "Okay, cool, we'll ship this to the airport and hold it for you." It's great. It's done. It's great. I miss Japanese shipping. It's the best. And also, it's a bank.
Thing.
to the chat. I don't know if I showed this at the beginning or not, but I love this freaking tumbler. It's huge.
Should I get mine?
Very
and it
nice.
lasts for stream. It's great.
Robin, should I get mine?
Spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want the knight one or do you want the pharaoh one?
Ooh. Pharaoh might work for your Superion.
All right.
Yeah, Nacro gotta get us the hookup. While he's getting that, I'm also I hope everyone likes their student numbers.
It's so
cute. I did some
That's
research
beautiful.
on Magic the Gathering lore to find out what their dates were, to make sure that I got a date on there that made sense.
I also just love that the student number, I don't know if we all have the same one, but it starts with 69.
It sure does.
Nice.
And everyone has the same. Ooh, very nice.
That's fancy.
It says roll for initiative. However,
Very cool.
right, pretty good. Hold on.
Mhm,
Let me put
mhm.
this somewhere where I won't break it before I can actually drink out of it. And it also comes in matte black.
Ooh. I do.
There we go.
Another
Shiny.
matte black.
Dungeon Master, Shaper of the Cosmos.
Yeah.
And
Very nice.
for those of you here for the ASMR,
Yeah, mine's not quite as nice.
that's still pretty good. The matte one is particularly nice.
Yeah, I think that's correct. There needs to be an Extra Life game at some point that's just the shenanigans at Universal Planar Shipping.
Oh, yes.
Oh my goodness.
I still haven't figured out what my final Extra Life game is going to be, so that'll be good.
Can we
Yes, mashed
play
potatoes. I said
we-
Magic the Gathering. You heard me.
Can we play as packages that are trying to get to their destination?
I'm
That
already
should be
running
a-
Brave Little Toaster.
That should be a
Yeah, you really
tabletop RPG.
Oh,
Spectacular. Well, let's plug Extra Life because that's coming up really soon.
hold on.
Yes.
Folks, children are our future. If you like children, perhaps consider donating to extralife.org/dorktales, or else they'll end up like that skeleton.
And if you don't like children, just remember they do turn into adults one day.
Eventually, help us evolve them Pokemon style. Because we want to get them through that teenage stage too, so...
Yes, exactly.
Oh, God, yeah. Ooh.
But yeah, no, we're doing this year, folks. For those of you who have not been keeping touch with stuff we've been talking about during breaks, we are doing Extra Life, which is going to be on August 20 something, the weekend of August
19th to 21st.
Thank you very much. It's a weird weekend this year because it's normally on the same numerals, and we are doing 13 games this year. Robin is running games from Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel. I am running a volleyball anime, sports anime.
Oh my god.
We've got some great stuff. Bricarius from his channel is coming over to run Murder on the Eberron Express. Christa, you are running your duo of the Quiet Year and something else, which will be a secret.
Yeah, I can say what the game we're using is The Witch is Dead, which is a very fun little one-page RPG that I'm very excited about.
Nice. But it's for a great cause. So we are doing that. We've got some great people who are coming to play the games and run the games with us. I am in a lot of games. And
but you're only running 2. We're very proud of you.
I'm only running. I don't
Yeah.
even know what one of them is. I was gonna ask the Patreon, but then I'm like, I don't know. It's got to be crazy. It's got to be wild. So I might just
crazy.
I might just take some ideas from the Patreon. That's what's on these glasses. I'm wearing a lot of foundation right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That disguise kit in action.
It's the disguise kit in action. This is amazing. I'm sorry.
It's
Hi.
Yes, may I say everyone's characters are so good, and I'm so blown away by everyone. Like Kelly, you're just such a perfect, lovable douchebag.
I was worried about that because he likes his family a lot, actually. Like, he's actually really nice to his family.
Yeah, like he's just like
Also-
he's kind of a tool, but he's like sweet at the same time.
Your family's names are fucking amazing.
What? No, Laurel. Laurel is so... I'm glad you made her super MILF.
That's kind of what I figured. That's
I didn't write that in my background, but I felt it in my heart, and you read that between the lines.
I read between the lines and I saw that she was a MILF. Robin's parents, who I believe you said they were just like hippies.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so yeah. So I hope I hit that. I was trying not to go too hard on it, but
no, it was great. I love it.
And your awkwardness is just like top tier. I'm not gonna lie, Traz, you were so fucking smooth.
Oh my
talking
God.
to Dolores. I was like, who the fuck is this?
It was great.
Traz is learning.
Dolores is like,
he's evolving.
Well, I also had time to get. I had time to get to this character's head because Excel. I was like, I have a 3-week turnaround to think of something. Brett.
Yeah. No, it just did. It was so good and incredible. Yeah, but the Ladia, and then of course Bryn is adorable. Like we knew that was going to happen. There was no question they were going to be adorable. But I love her. So like Arlen is so cute. I hope I did her mom's okay.
You did her mom's great. I love that one of her moms is British. It's amazing.
I didn't really mean to until I started talking, and then I was like, oh, you know what we didn't mention? I forgot to mention that her moms are Owlin.
Yeah, I was wondering.
I didn't actually address that. Yeah, so she's an adopted Eladrin. I'm sure it'll come up a little bit because we'll probably if we see any parents, it'll probably be
we'll get into it. I'm sure. Yeah,
exactly. And oh my gosh,
Dolores and Arlen meet because actually so Owlin.
There should be. I really think there need to be like special Owlin events here. Like
probably
like the equivalent of like little like community societies, like, you know, oh yeah, it's like it's Hanukkah over at the you know, Jewish community center type of thing, or like something like that, but it's just the Owlin community center.
Invited, but it's the Owlin that are putting it on.
It's really for them, but it's if you want to learn more about the culture.
Exactly. You know. Oh, that's very good. And Seldrin is so precious, and
Seldrin's so cute.
Oh my god, I love
what did she say? It's like, oh, you look a bit taller than your measurements say here. Beautiful.
Yes.
You play all the situations with Seldrin so well. Like everything just fits like a glove.
Yes, I'm so glad that this is the crew that I got for this, because you guys are everybody is just picking up everything really well. I'm so excited to throw you guys in together, which we should probably get back to games so that I can put you all in a room together and
that's beautiful.
Just watch.
Can I do 2 super quick announcements before we head back in?
Yes.
All right, number 1, just a quick reminder that Spelljammer is coming your way very soon. Be sure to look out for that. It's going to be amazing, lovely. 3 things. The next is that as of today, with the month turnover, we lost some patrons and then gained like 5 right before we announced. We're sitting at 96 patrons, which means that we are 4 away from me having to write the damn book. So I'm just gonna start working on the book and hope that we hit it. Okay.
Yeah.
Do it.
So so that is amazing. And then the last thing is, we'll talk more about this later, but there's a chance that in addition to Strixhaven, I don't know if it would be what it would be for Patreon or for something else. We may be running some stuff from Radiant Citadel in the next coming months as well, but we'll talk about that later. So, wink.
Does anyone else have any projects going on at the moment? Do I do any streaming?
You know, but if I was doing streaming, I would do it on Ping. Ping.
Yeah.
Can we hear a little bit about Ping?
Yeah, Ping is the best way to get your friends into your stream. So if you want to have a bunch of video feeds on your stream just like this, we're streaming from Kelly's computer, but the rest of us are all over, mostly in Victoria, but Traz is down in Seattle with his video magically being teleported through servers.
I'm not in Victoria anymore, Bryn.
You're in Victoria in my heart. Come to my house, Christa.
Do it.
Aren't you in my house right now? Sorry, this was supposed to be a plug. Check it out, ping.gg. I'll post it in the chat.
the quality is amazing, way better.
Yeah,
than
like
other
you can
designs that I've
see
used.
all of our beautiful faces in higher definition,
And
and you can
take it-
actually see the contacts that I poke in my eyes.
You can't quite see. I think my camera's not quite good enough that you can see how blue these freaking contacts are, though. Hold on.
Yeah, I
they
posted.
make your eyes look different. Like
Mhm.
even without it, like your eye shape is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, look
Are
at
we
that.
all wearing
Yeah.
Look
contacts?
at that.
Who's
I
not-
don't think.
Way, are
Way
you
is-
wearing contacts? I'm just. Oh, look, I can reach through my glasses and move my
Right,
contacts.
Tim?
Oh,
I-
no,
I
just like that. Oh.
Not
Content
a
warning,
fan.
eye touching. Yes.
Oh, now it's all
uh,
blurry.
Whoops.
So that's my X card.
Yeah.
In a mirror.
Oh, hold up a copy of the player's handbook. That always fixes it.
Mhm.
The
But-
only other thing I have going on is on Saturdays, I am over at Lawful Stupid RPG, where we play a little game takes place in Theros.
Oh.
And I think you guys have something coming up too.
Yes, I was gonna say I'm trying to remember because this.
A Friday night
Next
at
weekend is
11 p.m.
insane.
Pacific.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Robin
we're
and
going to be. Well, fine. Go.
after you. After you.
After you.
No, beauty before age. Go.
Ah,
But yes, Kelly and I are going to be over on Dice Legends at 11 p.m. Pacific because we're insane. For their I believe 72-hour charity stream.
Yeah,
Um,
me too.
We're not there for 72
Nope.
hours.
we're
We're-
not.
I would hope
We're
not.
swinging in for like 3-4 hours max, and then we're going to bed.
Yeah.
We got
But they're doing
recording
a
to do in the
charity
morning.
stream to celebrate their 1,000 followers on Twitch, and also it's going to be a charity stream for Red Cross. So yeah, if you are all awake at that time, feel free to stop by Dice Legends and say hi. Cause yeah,
And give them a sub over on YouTube. It's free, and they're really
Mhm.
trying to get that 1,000 so they can get a little bit of ad revenue to support them. They're really nice people.
Yeah,
they're
no,
super friendly and
And-
very nice. And
They're gonna have B Dave over, right?
Yeah, B Dave's not playing with us. We're playing with some of the guys from Takahata's stream.
Ozzy- Yeah.
So we're with some of the Unexpectables, and like it's good. We didn't get Taka though,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
Awesome.
Feel bad about that. And I am going to be wearing. I'm gonna break out my pink mustache pack. I think for my character, who is the fanciest halfling. My wharf
God.
stash
you
will be
putting
on.
a costume? Oh, I
No,
should
just the
get a
mustache.
costume.
You should also get a mustache.
I have.
I
It's
should
an
get a
entire.
mustache.
It's a page of mustaches, Krista.
Like,
we can
there
do
you go.
this.
You can both
You-
have a mustache.
Go with the mustache on or
Okay.
off. Too bad.
Always on.
You can leave your stash on. Don't mind me. I have a new thing that has happened to me is every game I play in, I end up with like dumb soundtracks in my head. I think it's your fault, Robin, for Keiko, is because I'm constantly on alert for like what can be made a song. it's a problem.
It's fine.
Yeah. That's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Speaking of it's fine, we should go see how fine it is at Strixhaven University, a school of mages.
See how fun-
Perfect segue.
And
That
I
was
know, right? I'm so
just
good at this.
Flawless.
Segues are great when you acknowledge that they're segues.
Yeah.
And when you can ride around on them going beep beep.
Yes, exactly. You can be a
Michael, I've
mall
made a
cop.
terrible mistake. There's always money in the banana stand. Let's go back to game.
Okay.
And let us go back to Strixhaven. Exactly.
I wish I could make my ears do that. But they,
So
like,
cool.
They're just
I
regular.
spent so long trying to figure out how the hell I was going to do this, and then I found the like bunny thing on Amazon, and I was like, "Yep, I'm just gonna hot glue feathers to it."
It turned out so
But
good.
it works.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. See,
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm sad.
Excuse
I'm
me,
gonna lose forever, so just go to game.
is someone sitting here?
Bom, bom.
That's not what I was expecting, but it works. All right, let's go back into game.
Let's head on back.
Whoa.
I'll
Didn't like that.
Oh.
All right.
Beautiful. Wonderful. Okay, so you guys have your parents have headed out, those that had them come with you, and you've kind of settled into your dorms. Now, in your welcome package, you have received a notice that says there is a mandatory orientation that is going to happen at the Biblioplex, which is the very center of sort of the main campus. So it's going to be just a little bit northeast for you, out of the Archway Commons. You have a little map in your this for Arlen. This is obviously a very recognizable place for her, but everybody else, you have a little map. But you can, if you look out your windows, you can pretty much see the Biblioplex. Whenever so who would spend a lot of time setting up their room? Yeah. yeah. Okay, perfect. So Arlen or Telebron are probably going to be our first arrivals. Since you're familiar there, Arlen, why don't we have you go there first?
Okay.
Awesome. So you are going to head off. You walk across the commons, you see everything going around, and now you do have a scheduled time. So you're going to be there a little bit early, but you know, you got to check in and get ready and everything.
I was gonna say if her moms are working, she would maybe go see her moms before she went to the orientation.
Fantastic.
I don't know if they are working.
We'll find out. Let's go find out. So you're going to have a lot of papers here. Everyone was like, oh, Strixhaven's just a really short module. You can totally run it. And it's like 5 modules in one and is like this thick. So bear with me. Wonderful. So you're going to walk across the Archway Commons and up to the Biblioplex. Majestic marble archways, tomes seemingly stacked for miles, and the infectious energy of hundreds of young adults fill the Biblioplex, the grand library at the heart of Strixhaven University. The sights, sounds, and sparks of magic in the air are wondrous. Your welcome package stated that you must report to the Biblioplex Hall of Oracles to receive instructions on new student orientation. The hall sits at the center of the Biblioplex's first floor, and you can already see students gathering in there. So this is happening in waves, so you do see there's a bunch of students that are in there kind of getting ready. So when you walk into the Biblioplex, you will walk in through this beautiful arched entrance. To your left, there's kind of seating and a bunch of students kind of milling about, some older students, some professors, all kind of chilling, having a coffee. On your right, you'll see there is there's a cafe that's attached to the Biblioplex. And as you walk up, there is an info desk there. And sometimes your mums work the info desk, but so would you want to go check and see if she's there?
I think Arlen's gonna be like super nervous right now. She's like hugging her favorite giant book that she brings with her everywhere, and is just like really nervous to meet people. So yeah, like if she like can figure out where her moms are, she would probably go and like maybe like hide with them briefly.
So you head towards the info booth there, and you kind of look around and see if you see your moms. And then how tall is Arlen?
Like 5'6", I think.
Okay, so not super tall. From basically right above your head, you hear a, "Can they help you?"
Oh, hello. I'm looking for Aura.
And looking down at you is a ginormous minotaur with little spectacles and a very clean but like well-worn suit. And he steps back and goes, "Oh, you are Aura's daughter, yes?"
Yes. You look very elegant, sir.
Oh,
Hoping
goodness,
someone's watched that anime and gets that reference. Sorry.
Well, thank you very much. I've never tried for elegance, but thank you. I'm Drajmir. I don't think we've officially met.
It's nice to meet you.
What is your name?
Oh, my name is Arlen, Arlynn.
I will remember that, Arlen, Arlynn. I don't believe your mother's working today.
Okay, that's okay. Thank you.
Are you here for orientation?
Yep.
Well, you know how to find the hall?
Nope.
Oh, well. And as he starts to give you directions on how to get to the hall, Telebron, you will make your way into the library and you see a small Eladrin with a very big book, speaking to a very big Minotaur with a very small book.
So he'll approach them.
Drajamir will start to explain and he'll stop and go, oh, hello, are you first year as well?
Yes, I'm here for the orientation.
Well, I'm Drajamir, nice to meet you.
Telbron, nice to meet you.
Wonderful. Yes, if you are going to the orientation, the hall is right down the middle. And so he points ahead and you'll see there is kind of in the middle, less than like, it's not like a separate room that's a hall. It's kind of like a surrounding of pillars and a bunch of statues. And in the center is the brightest swirling ball of energy you've probably ever seen. And this is the Snarl. And in one of the many things that you will learn studying here at Strixhaven is that all of the magic in the world comes from these snarls. And there are many around all of the universes and all the planes, and this is where energy comes from. And the university was built by the founder dragons around this particular snarl. People here study it. People, obviously, you tap into it to do your own magic. But that is the Hall of Oracles. And so you are, it's pretty hard to miss. But that is in fact where you're going to be going, sort of amidst a number of study tables and stacks of books and things like that. So Drajamir will point and say, yes, it's right there, where around this snarl. And it will be giving your initial orientation directions.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now that there's a third person,
yeah.
Arlen is very overwhelmed.
Drajamir will kind of walk away and sit down behind the desk.
Are we gonna walk over there together, or like individually together, separately? Yeah. Arlen starts walking.
All right. And I'll kind of follow behind because she looks like she wants to kind of be on her own for a minute. So I'll lag behind her.
Fantastic. Wonderful. So then who we probably have Seldrin or Noloris probably coming in next.
Yeah, Noloris will take like some time. She doesn't take a lot of time. Basically, she's gonna like put up a couple posters, organize her manga, and then probably quickly head out to start.
Are we close to any of? Sorry.
No.
Are we close to any of each other's dorms?
Yes. So yes. So you guys are all probably on the same floor. So as Noloris goes to leave, Seldrin, you'll also step out of your doorway and not nearly bump into one another.
Seldrin will have, before leaving the room, practice for about 5 minutes in front of the mirror, trying to get his appearances right, trying to get his tone and his speech correct the way that he wants it. And as he kind of closes the door behind him, not realizing that she's there, he kind of turns around and does she notice him?
How tall is Seldrin?
Right now he's probably in his natural form like 5'8" ish, 5'6" ish, but now he's like 6 nothing.
Okay. Noloris is like 3'4". I forget her exact height, but she's 3 foot something. She's
small.
wee. Or she's 4. I think I might have made her 4 foot in when I decided she was more fey, like humanoid. So she's 4 foot. She is tiny. So she's gonna like kind of go out, probably reading the orientation package. And she's gonna like turn out the door and probably like bump into Seldrin.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, hi.
Hi. I mean, hello there.
Whoa. You did something funny with your voice.
My voice? No, this is how I always talk. And what is she reading right now?
So she's reading the orientation package right now, but you might see a couple of manga just peeking out of her bag because she always carries it with her, and she probably has like a couple of like keychains or like some sort of adornment that's obviously going to see
phone charms.
Phone charms. There we go.
Sending stone charms.
Yeah,
Yes.
sending stone charms.
Yeah, he'll turn to her and he'll say, "Are you on your way to orientation?"
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, is that the latest issue of that? I've been waiting for that comic since.
Oh,
you read this?
Yeah. And she's gonna start like she'll start like fluttering and start hovering off of the ground. She's gonna be like, oh my god,
the last issue. Can you believe what happened?
Oh god, that ending, that twist. Oh, I was not expecting. I was kind of expecting it, but didn't think they'd actually go there. Oh my god. If you want to read this, and she'll pull out of her bag, I was gonna read it, but I'm also reading this other one right here. But so if you want to read this, you're right across my dorm, so I know where to find you. You don't get back.
Been able to find this issue. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm part of some very elite sending stone groups. It's a hobby of mine. My parents say I obsess over too much, but I mean, I've only been to a few conventions, but
oh wow, I've always wanted to go to one.
I would totally go with you.
Will you? Do you want to go?
I'm Noloris. And she'll stick out her hand.
I'm Seldrin. Nice to meet you. And as he's like shaking your hand, you kind of notice that like he's like not concentrating as much on his height, and he begins to just shrink down a little bit.
Huh.
Do you want to go together to orientation?
Yeah, that would be great. Meeting friends right in the first thing. Ha! Mom and Dad sucker.
Oh no! Oh god damn it, Kelly! Why are you like this?
Am I
Inappropriate
as they walk
comments.
down, the first like window reflection like catches himself, he'll be like, and then he'll like try to like puff himself back up, but then it's like shrinks down again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it about time to be leaving dorm to get there as well?
I was gonna say, yeah, if you want to step out, Telbrod will step out in front of you.
Are we on the same floor? Are we on the same floor as these two as well, or?
Yeah, like as they're walking along, kind of like they're having one of these conversations where they're not looking ahead, they're looking at each other and like having this like really quick back and forth. And so like you open the door like basically into them.
The Alvin with the porn comics. Cool.
What?
Shut the door. What? Word gets around. You guys are gonna be late.
Are we?
Her ears are like so down. She's so red faced all of a sudden.
No, it's okay. Fly your freak flag. It's fine.
I'm already.
And he's just gonna start walking. Just.
Who was
Wait,
that?
are you new here too? Where'd you hear that from? Are people saying bad things? Oh.
Only if you think it's a bad thing.
He's so cool.
I know.
You guys will continue on your way out of the building with Kai walking slightly ahead of Noloris and Seldrin. And you guys kind of follow behind, whispering, wondering who he is. Yeah, you guys will get to the library. You'll walk into this beautiful place. And you guys still have a little bit of time before your orientation starts. But you will see a desk that somehow this giant minotaur has fit behind. He looks very incongruous with his tiny spectacles, sitting with a very tiny book reading behind a desk that says information.
How do you fit?
I'm sorry?
Is the meeting here? Is that where we're supposed to go for the mandatory
Orientation.
thing? Yeah, that.
Yes, wonderful. Yes, orientation is just at the Hall of Oracles. It is the next round will be starting shortly, but I believe some people have already gone to join. There is a small Eladrin girl and a young man with white hair. Yes. Did you need anything before the orientation?
Oh, yeah,
I have
no,
information.
No, we're good, right? We're good? I'll look at the other two. No, my good man, we don't need anything. I'll slide him a copper. I assume he's asking for tips with that. Don't worry, it's okay. You can keep it, and I'll walk off.
There's like a donation for some charity in like one of the other planes, and he takes the copper and puts it in there. He goes, yes, enjoy the orientation.
Bye.
Bye.
Do we tip people here? I didn't.
I don't know. I'm not rich. I don't have much money. I guess I could. All my money I spent on anime. You know, he could totally be, and he could totally be like one of those heroes in there. Like, I kind of Sometimes I write fan fiction. Okay, you can't tell anyone.
Okay, your secret's safe with me, but
I kind of he could totally. Okay, you know, we're not. It's an acquired taste. My fan fiction, it's, you know, there's boats. I like to have different boats than others. Others do maybe different, you know, parents.
Can I read it sometime?
Okay. Sure. If you want to, I'd love some feedback.
Wow.
Sometimes I post on public forums, incognito though, like so it doesn't associate with myself because my parents would have killed me. But
yeah, I would love to read anything that you write.
Okay.
Precious. As you guys are having this conversation, you're walking along, and yeah, so you'll see Arwen and Telebrod. Have you guys managed to strike up a conversation, or
I don't have we? Or you?
I like to imagine like Arlen is right next to you holding her book, but standing absolutely silently.
So, first year too, right? Hmm.
She'll like step closer to you.
Nervous? Totally get that. When I was younger, I went to dozens of events. It took me a while to get used to being around people, especially with my family.
What's your family like?
Oh, difficult, to put it nicely. I don't know how familiar you are with the Stevedore family. They run lots of charities. I don't know how many businesses my father owns now. No, wait, 204 now.
Charitable businesses?
No, not even a little bit. But you didn't hear that from me.
Okay. But you just told it to me.
Yes, it'll be our secret.
Okay, so I did hear it from you, though.
Yes.
Okay. But it's a secret. I can do it. She proceeds to, like, write a note in her book. Secret.
And as you write your note in the book, Kai will walk forward, followed relatively close behind by Steldrin and Loris.
Is this the place for the orientation?
Yes. Wait, don't I know you?
Yeah, probably. Do I know
You're at
you?
the charity event. Weren't you at the charity event about 2-3 months ago?
I was at a lot of charity events 2-3 months ago, but yeah, the one at Camor City, yeah.
Yes, that's why I recognize you. Telbron Stevedore.
That Kai Al of the House Al.
Right.
You're Lawrence's plug. Right? I remember you with the white hair. You had that bag of... well, and kind of gesture at the mushroom growing off of Nell. Yeah, that was you, right?
Yes. Oh my gosh. That's why I recognize you.
That was...
You were just as Didn't you almost get kicked out of that charity event?
I mean, yeah. But, you know, that's part of the fun.
Honestly, you pissed off my father, and it was fantastic.
Oh, dads are the worst, man. I mean,
Tell me about it.
I mean, mine's pretty great, but like most dads are shit.
Oh my gosh, you're Kai L?
No, I'm his brother. No.
I'm sorry.
No, yeah, no, I am. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Wait, you're your own brother?
No, yeah, no, I'm Kyle. Yeah, no cap. It's just...
No, I don't.
What?
You're
Wow.
not wearing a hat.
Yeah, bet. Okay. You're...
I guess we're all in the same class?
I guess.
Wait, how do you know him?
He's kind of famous? Like
a little famous.
What is he known for?
you're on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
The OnlyFans. What's that?
I'll show you later.
Yeah. Just be sure to clear your history afterwards, okay?
I mean, I know you from other places, but I've been told of your Stonely fans.
You've been. Oh, so you're not one of my backers. That's okay. I mean, that's cool.
No, sorry. I subscribe to Crunchy Spin. That's where my money goes.
So like
What's Country Spin?
Is it like a porn thing?
Before you get an opportunity to explain. An almost sacrosanct sense of calm descends as you fully step into the Hall of Oracles. Brilliant scholars, says a rich, soothing voice radiating from the hall's central snarl of glowing energy. Your attention, please. As you are now Strixhaven University students, this storied biblioplex will be your second home for research, studies, and even leisure. There is just one task to accomplish before you officially embark on your academic journey. A scavenger hunt. And in front of your group, out of thin air, a scroll will unravel and float in front of you. The rules are simple, the voice says. Each clue on this list will lead you to a different location in the biblioplex. Simply travel to the area each clue references and perform the action the clue suggests. Time is of the essence. You have only until the end of the day to finish your hunt. Solve as many clues as you can, because at each location you may win a prize. Now then, off you go! And the snarl erupts in a little burst of other colors and then calms back down to its pulsing blue light. And the list remains to float in front of you.
What do we got to do?
The clues read. Clue 1. You'll forget all about any trouble or plight when you step forward and are ensnarled in light. Clue number 2. Alumni commission works when they retire. Alumni commission works when they retire, seeking promising mages to inspire. You don't have to remember all these. I'll go through them afterwards. Clue 3. Each group deserves a free treat for their investment. Serve up this list and enjoy your refreshment. Clue number 4. These leafy beds aren't always what they seem. Give them a pat and see what you glean. And clue number 5. Some stars are ancient, enduring, and bright, but others, maybe you, are born on opening night.
Oh.
Okay, that was
Arlen's gonna look over at Kal-El and just be like, fucking love riddles.
Let's go. Yeah. This one's this one's got to be the cafeteria though.
But the first one sounds like this area. It's talking about snarl and light and calm, and I felt really
Snarl.
calm.
Snarl.
Arlen's pointing up at the snarl.
On the snarl, or just below it, there is a sort of pool of energy, kind of a raised dais that sort of almost like a bird bath looking kind of thing. And it just kind of has swirling energy that kind of looks like water underneath it, and is just kind of collecting the power there.
Dolores is gonna run for that to start.
Fantastic.
Like, just hastily walk after her.
Yeah, I will trundle along.
I'll follow.
Scooby-Doo
Arlen
style.
is running with them. Arlen's getting kind of like, she was more of like an autumny orange, but she's getting like yellower and fierier as she gets like, it's a scavenger hunt in a library, so she's like,
Do you want me to filter you? I can make it happen.
are you
Yeah.
fired up? I'm fired up. Yeah, you can make it a little bit yellow. A little bit, yeah.
A little bit yellow. Okay.
Does anyone touch the pool?
Yes.
Okay. You stick your hand into the pool, and your whole, like, you feel like starting in your hand just this like ripple all the way through you and down through your feet. And when you pull your hand out, you are holding a potion bottle that has a very beautiful script written on it that says "Potion of Healing."
Oh,
that
this is handy.
Is that one?
I think so.
Okay.
You'll see on your little thing it goes tick, tick.
Oh, that's
On
even...
all of ours or just hers?
You just have one floating list
Oh, okay.
between all of you. Yeah.
Okay. Alumni Commission seeks promising.
Alumni Commission is as a verb, not a noun. Alumni Commission works when they retire, seeking promising mages to inspire. Now, there is a map at the other info booth that Drajamir is not at, if you would like to consult the map.
Let's consult
Can
the
I
map.
roll like history or something?
You can also roll history, absolutely.
I mean, that sounds
Sure,
like...
I'll roll that as well.
It sounds
If
like
I can.
Yeah.
Statues,
12.
maybe?
12.
Or portraits.
Oh, yeah.
Is something commissioned by alumni? So like, it also talks about like, is there like a recruiting hall anywhere?
What did you Bryn got 12. Wei got 6. Beautiful. Okay, so you guys are looking at the map of the different areas. So you see at the very front of the Biblioplex has a sort of lounge area. It has a little cafe. It has the info desks. At the info desk you're at, you are facing like you sort of come around, so you're looking into the library. To your right, there is a number of lecture halls. To the left, there are a number of lecture halls. In front of you are a number of stacks of books, and then some more condensed stacks off to the side. The far rooms, there are 2 rooms at sort of the back corner. One is listed as the Student Council. One is listed as the Student Activities Center. Directly in front of you, behind the Hall of Oracles, is the amphitheater, which is not a closed-off room. It's just a large steps up to a big stage. And then to the left, you can't quite see them from where you're standing, but it marks on the map that behind the stacks of books, there are 2 book gardens. And then in the very back corner, there is an art gallery.
Probably be the
So-
art gallery if it's a commission.
With history, Arlen, you know that yes, there is most of the art gallery is like commissioned works from alumni students, predominantly Prismari students, but a lot of the other colleges do have people that go into cross-train in art.
I think Arlen's probably just like looking super hard at the list and like kind of mumbling under her breath and being like, well, so the art gallery is where they have a lot of commissions by some alumni, so I wonder if that's what it means. But it could also mean over at the Student Activities Complex, SAC, Student Activities Complex, or it could be the...
I don't think it's in the SAC.
Mm,
No, we should check the art gallery.
The ag. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, by the way, I don't think I'm Dolores Sullenclaw. You can call me now, though. And she'll stick her hands out towards Arlen and Telbron because I think actually no. Oh wait, you thank you for helping me earlier,
Oh,
Tell
of
me.
course.
But
So-
you Aladrin. Oh,
So we gonna do this instead of winning?
we can walk and talk.
I think Arlen's just gonna grab Dolores' face and go, art gallery. And then turn and start going in that direction.
She is driven.
He was not like this a few minutes ago.
I like it. I'm just gonna-
Compared to the other teams, how are we doing?
Sorry?
Compared to like the other students, the other groups, how are we doing?
You definitely see a number of groups of students sort of like smiling and having fun, and like you see some people over towards the amphitheater. You see some people like sitting at a desk, like taking notes on like trying to figure stuff out. And then you see a number of like other students that are not in uniform, or and are wearing sort of colors that are more indicative of their schools, which means they're probably second, third, or fourth year students. You see some professors walking around as well. But yeah, the other groups you see, I mean, you all kind of had different start times, so it's kind of hard to tell, but everyone seems to just be having fun. It doesn't seem like anyone's racing.
So we're racing.
Sure. Let's do it.
So you guys are going to go to the art gallery?
Yeah.
Egg.
The egg.
Yep.
To the egg. So as you walk up, you see on the door there is a listing on the door that says Student and Alumni Art Gallery. And so you see that there are this whole room is all white walls and columns, and all of these are tons of art pieces in various different kinds of media. Usually, you do see a number of people in here in the Prismari colors. Kai, you would definitely recognize that they are all wearing sort of Prismari colors, so they're likely later year Prismari students.
Nice.
And you will see a small table in the corner that has a little like folded paper sign on it that says the Distinguished Society of Fine Artists. And there is like a little, like one of those little brochure stands with some sort of nice looking brochures. And there is a young blonde man sitting behind the desk, kind of sitting quietly. But other than that, yeah, you see tons of portraits of all different, presumably alumni, as that's kind of what this is about.
Okay, so alumni commission seeking, promising to inspire promising students.
So probably important school figures.
The founding dragons, maybe? Are there pictures of many portraits of the dragons around?
Do you guys want to go sort of walk the walls?
Yeah.
Tell we're on walk walls.
So you guys started walking along, and you will come across there are a number of portraits, but there is one that is a number of portraits there that there's one portrait that has a number of people in it, and you'll see at the very bottom there is a little plaque that says, "At Strixhaven, we are all inspired." And if you refer back to your clue, it says, Alumni Commission works when they retire, seeking promising mages to inspire.
Oh.
Tell we want to go touch the tag on the picture, see if anything happens.
Absolutely. You feel, so you go to touch it and you feel just below, there's actually a little like switch. And if you pull it,
Which you will.
perfect. Then the plaque itself actually goes and pops out. And in it, there are 5 little pennants that say Strixhaven on them. And so they're the little ones with like a little stick on them. Now these actually, I think I'll have to send you the details on them, but I'm pretty sure
cool.
Actually
They do.
they're magical.
Cool.
Yep.
So Telebron, you can grab one or hand them out or whatever you'd like to do.
Are there other teams inside of this area?
Not currently, no.
Okay, let me know if any of them start to head into the room to look around.
Okay.
Tell Brown will hand out the trinkets.
Got it.
Oh, thank you.
One for you. One for you.
Oh. Very cool.
Two.
She'll start to like wave it around.
You got something?
I've always wanted one of these.
Yeah. There's a trinket in the nameplate.
Raw. Nice.
Awesome. Thank you, Robin, for sharing that.
You're welcome.
As soon as all of the pennants are taken out, it goes and sucks back into the wall. Then another group walks in.
Seldrin.
And they're
Seldrin.
Yeah. Yes. Sorry, I was looking at the pennant.
That's a really cool pennant, man. I can't believe it took us like 15 minutes talking to that guy in the corner before he finally like went along with the clue. This was a really hard one. We had to pick the right word and everything, right? It's really rough.
Kyle, that's not what we were doing.
Oh, hey. You're right. We should probably not say it out loud while people are listening.
He's gonna look for a second, and he's gonna be really like, it'll take him a second.
Is this a contested performance?
So that is that is an unnatural 20.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay.
The extra life dice rolled a 15.
You see one person hearing you say this, hears you, and then immediately turns to their group and starts whispering, and so is so busy talking they don't hear Arlen. And they go, okay, and then they all run over and they start talking to the guy at the desk.
Right.
The guy looks really excited to like, oh, cool, I get to talk to these people.
Oh, this is like that rival manga where I was reading where they're supposed to sabotage other teams. Are we supposed to sabotage?
Yes, let's go.
Let's do it. Okay.
The
Are you
party's
sure we should be doing
alignment
this?
just goes down. Welcome to the chaotic evil game.
You want to do this?
We're doing the genocide run of Strixhaven.
You were misleading them intentionally. Arlen says way too loud.
Would I do that? Let's go. Answer me in the hall.
So describe the art, the switch thing again. Is it visible?
When you look for it, you can see it just sticking out the bottom.
Seldrin will kind of look amongst his group, and he'll shrug his shoulders, and he'll cast prestidigitation and try to hide any seams on it to try to make it even more blended into the wall.
Okay. Roll me a magic surge, my friend.
Yes. Wow. That is a 90.
Wow.
Did you find a wild magic chart?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going off of I couldn't find the 300 one
Oh,
because it was
That's
paid.
fair. We can swap it up as we go.
Yeah.
What's 90?
You become invisible for the next minute. During that time, other creatures can't hear you. The visibility ends if you attack or cast a spell.
Oh my god.
So
Amazing.
you guys are can I get perception checks from everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Holy crap, this dice is good.
Only for you.
Only for me?
Yeah.
Because I never get to play. That's
Yes, true.
with perception, that was a 19, so that turns into I think an 18.
I rolled a 19 and 23 total.
18.
Wow.
Yeah.
14.
14.
I rolled a 5 total.
5.
I'm not paying attention to this.
Okay,
Completely out of
Teldron,
its element.
you start to walk out. But everybody else, you all of a sudden you don't see him disappear, but you go to walk out and kind of turn to look and realize that Seldrin isn't there. Seldrin?
Didn't
Bro.
there used to be 5 of us? Arlen's
His
counting.
gone.
Wait, what happened?
Bruh.
Comes back.
Bruh.
Seldrin.
Okay.
I wave my hand in front of Kyle.
Man down.
I
Wait,
poke
what do
him in
you
the
mean
cheek.
we lost somebody?
Roll an attack.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, roll it.
All right, let's see if this holds up.
Because he's invisible.
With disadvantage? Okay.
Disadvantage
Oh
because
god,
he's
I'm rolling extra life and the Dorktails dice. Let's see.
invisible. Oh no. Double
Holy
ones.
shit. With disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Then that is like an 11 or something like that.
What's your AC? Sheldon?
My
11.
AC is 12.
Yeah, so it's just woof, right. The other would have been a 25.
Just misses you.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Almost hits you.
You
I would,
okay
slowly
over
take
there?
a step back. I'm gonna look over to Arlen,
It's like a fly around here or something. Is this part of the clue?
and I'm gonna grab her by the shoulders slowly. Slowly shake her.
Salter, is that you?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab her head.
I think
and,
this room is
make her nod.
haunted.
I think it's Salter. Why are you invisible, Saltrin? How'd you do that? You're not being very productive for the hunt, though.
Has a minute passed?
Are you
I was gonna
dead?
say, I think a minute passed.
Knock twice
So
if
it's
you
just
can
you with your
hear
hand
us.
on her head.
Ah! You guys,
The other group stops and looks at you, and the guy at the desk stops and looks and is like,
I don't know these people.
Hey, come
You'll
on,
be like,
Kyle. We have to go
Calling
back
back
to the
is
clue.
not perfect.
Arlen will like turn and be like, "Did we formally meet yet? I'm Arlen, Arlynn."
I'm Seldrin. Nice to meet you.
I like you better when face.
that's a sentence.
Thank you. Yeah, he's gonna turn to you know when people blush,
Yes.
but when he blushes, it's all pink, like neon pink.
Just bright.
Yeah.
Adorable.
I thought I blushed badly.
Is that other group still looking at us?
They've all kind of gone back to sort of talking, and you can see a few of them are looking at each other being like, maybe this is not right. I don't and it's like one of them is like back reading the clue again. Yeah.
Thanks
I'm
for
gonna
the
cast
inspiration, bro.
Thermosology.
You got thaumaturgy?
Yeah, but I'm gonna make it sound like a murder of crows is in the room to distract them.
Everybody
There's a-
ducks.
All right, let's go. They're distracted.
What's the third clue?
So
a
once you
treat.
get out of the once you get out of there, your next clue is each group deserves a free treat for their investment. Serve up this list and enjoy your refreshment.
Oh, is there? I think I remember seeing on the map that there was a cafeteria of some sort. Probably there.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's go.
Yeah, so there is a cafe at the very front, right next to the info desks. The Biblioplex Cafe, which is very funny for those of us UVic students who went to the Biblio Cafe. It's exactly
Is there a really
that.
long lineup despite
All the
mediocre
time.
coffee?
Yes,
Yeah.
all the time.
Hey, it's only sometimes just mediocre. Usually it's way worse.
You know, if you wanted to upgrade, there's 2 vending machines on the corner there.
You know, if
Yeah,
you want
exactly.
to upgrade, you can just like bring coffee up from off campus.
Anyway, so you head over and you head to the Biblio Cafe, the Biblioplex Cafe. One wall of this area is covered with a mural made from a living tree's roots, which move occasionally and make the entire place feel alive. The ceiling is covered in painted leaves, which change color depending on the season. So we're in kind of just at the end of summer right now, so it's still kind of bright green leaves. So there is an obnoxiously long lineup, but you see there is only one person behind the counter who is you see her kind of popping up to take an order and then disappearing and then popping up somewhere else and then disappearing because she's a gnome, so she's quite short as she pops up everywhere. But yeah, there's a very, very long lineup that you are kind of maybe have to wait in.
Is there any place where they just
Sorry,
offer free
I'm
treat?
gonna-
We have a whole chat. We have a whole extra chat going on in. I've been able to keep.
I'm a
track of any of
druid.
this.
I deal with wriggling roots that
Just like in your comic,
just like in my
Hey,
but in 4K.
Anyway, what did you say, Traz?
is there any place where you can just pick up a free treat here?
There is not, unfortunately.
Dang.
Who has the list? Kyle, right?
Kyle, can I try and just? I'm gonna try and fly over everyone. Skip to the front of the line.
Pass
Are you
it
just
up.
gonna land at the front?
Yeah, on the
That was
nest,
slick,
like-
by the way.
That was real slick.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Wish you Robin. Run.
If which
Which
way
side
is
am
it?
I?
Oh, there you go. It's to you. There we go.
There
Good.
we go. See, you could go up and I would go down for
That's-
like
that's
reaching
some-
up from flying, but yeah.
That's some teamwork. It makes the dream
That's
work.
some TikTok duet shit right there. Anyway, if you fly up and like land at the front, the whole line is like, "Hey, what are you doing? You can't cut in line. What are you doing? Cut in front. Get back to the back of the." Everyone just like a
First
cacophony
year,
of
first
voices.
year scavenger hunt.
That doesn't. I don't care. I've been waiting here for 10 minutes. Back of the line.
Can I cast sleep?
Evil
Sure?
party. Evil party.
What is happening? Oh my god. Sure, cast sleep.
You gave a bookworm a treasure hunt in a library, and she's going hard.
I apparently. So yeah, look up sleep because you have to roll something.
Yeah, you have to roll a bunch
Or
of
is
dice.
just gonna start like doing like crocodile like tears, trying to like, and her owl ears are gonna be
Oh,
really
yeah.
low, and she's
You-
gonna just like do the pouty girl face.
You roll 5d8, and then creatures within 20 feet of a point of you choose in ascending order. I am rolling 5d8. Stand by.
Do it.
See a row of students drop.
That's just the thing is that's totally normal.
24.
Yeah. 24.
10 minutes is too long for coffee.
So you see there's about 15 students ahead of you. 12 of them just all of a sudden go down, and the other 3 start shouting and everything, or continue to shout until like the one furthest sort of falls into the person ahead of them, and the guy turns around and is like, "You can't be casting sleep in here. There's no enchantments on campus. Have you read the orientation?
everything's fine.
What is wrong with you?"
This is a
I think-
student,
Yes.
so I'll be like, "This is everything's fine. We're just we're new here. We don't really know anything. Hi, I'm Celdric." And I'm gonna offer my hand.
I don't. He like smacks it away. Like, I'm going
Hey.
to campus security.
Hey.
Smacks
And
it.
Hey,
As he smacks it, I'm gonna cast friends on him.
Go ahead.
Okay, so for the next minute, I have I have advantage on all charisma checks. But he's gonna, after that minute, he's gonna know that it was a spell. Now I'm gonna be like, I'm really sorry, but we're just gonna be in and out, and it's gonna be just 1 second. Can
Roll
I-
me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Okay,
Yeah, with advantage.
sweet. He's gonna be real angry with me afterwards.
Yeah.
Hey, that is a 28. Sorry, 26. 26.
6. Oh,
Damn, son.
yeah, man, I'm sorry. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, sure, go ahead. The other 2 students are still like yelling at Noloris, and so bar is technically available, like the check is technically available because the other two are like distracted, and you've got this
turn
other
around to
guy.
my shoulder. I'll be like, go, go, go.
Hey. No yelling in the two yelling people. Hey!
Oh,
No yelling in the library. What are you doing? What are you
roll
doing?
me a persuasion.
What are you doing? What is wrong with you? Ah, there's the extra life dice. 6. Wait, no, 7. 7.
We're not in the library. We're in the cafe, you idiot! And just like they start like they both turn on you and start like getting up in your face.
How
about it.
long since I cast friends? Has anyone gone up there while this is happening?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to?
Traz, what did you?
So I'm gonna approach him. How dare you yell at this poor little girl? I'm gonna cast Star Metrology on my eyes and make them grow bright blue and intimidate them.
Roll intimidation. You know what? Roll intimidation with disadvantage because they're now pissed at. Oh no! Wait. Why? What are you saying?
I was wondering. So they're yelling in my face and calling me an idiot. I was about to get aggro. May I offer help to Telbron by just basically like looming?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. In that case, roll flat. Roll intimidation flat.
All right.
See, I was gonna offer to help because she's crying, so I was gonna offer to do like a performance.
Because Kai's like 6'4" and broad as a bar.
Yeah, I'm 6'1" and probably not too far behind you.
Yeah, right. And you got scary eyes. Like, let's do this. Let's battering ram this down.
No, Loris is kind of like, she's like, I'm taking notes for later.
for some fan fiction later.
So,
Yeah.
22.
You have two strong burly men coming to your defense.
This is only what happens in her manga books. She's never had this happen in her life, so she's just like.
So
what did you roll, Tress?
it's 22. So not only is his eyes glowing, he's gonna flash his family ring in front of him.
Christ almighty. Okay, they both stop, and one of them clocks it, and like smacks his buddy in the chest. Is like, we can get coffee from Fire Jolt. It's all good, man. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine.
Hey, listen,
totally good.
You can get coffee here in just a minute, man.
You know what? We need the walk anyway. It's all good. You have it. I'm super sorry. And they're gonna turn to Dolores, be like, I'm really sorry. You didn't know. You didn't know. And they're gonna like kind of walk quickly out of the cafe.
Oh, sorry.
So we have this list, and Jill put it to the coffee first.
Well, while this is all happening, are Seldrin or Arlen gonna do anything?
Like come up to the counter and like point at the list.
Yeah. The little gnome will come up, look, and she's a little name tag that says Isla. And what does she give you?
Big smile.
A big smile. Oh wait, sorry. There's like two different sections that have like details of the place and then details of the thing. Okay. She looks over and she kind of like looks at all the students that are passed out in the lineup, and then the other person who's kind of like smiling behind talking to Seldrin, and these two terrifying beefcakes and this poor crying owl. And she kind of looked around and she reaches over and grabs like 5 little goodie bags and just like hands them over to Arlen.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Nice to meet you, by the way.
Hey,
Okay, let's go.
Right.
Arlen will like grab Dolores off the counter.
Thank you for coming to my my rescue there.
yeah, bet. How much is the coffee?
Anytime.
The coffee is a copper.
Go order a coffee.
How many people are on the ground there?
12.
This didn't happen. I'm gonna leave 12 copper coins on the counter and point down at 13 copper coins, one for them as well.
because the guy with the friends.
I'm gonna leave a silver as a tip for the poor. We just had to deal with all this.
It's on. Oh, nice, man. Thank you. It's on. It's on us.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, right. And the people on the floor start to rouse and like are kind of just coming to. And the guy with
We should go. Yeah.
Free coffee.
the guy with friends is trying to be like, what's
Free coffee, guys. You look tired.
you?
Run.
Dash action.
Dash action.
Dash action.
Oh God! If you do that in this
Seldrin,
costume,
are you
it
getting
makes
out of there before jingles?
It makes a jingle noise.
Seldrin, before your friends wears off, are you running away?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to like make sure that he doesn't catch where I am.
Fantastic. He hears free coffee and turns. It's like, free coffee? What are you talking? And then that's you're out of sight. Once you are outside of the cafe, you hear a little bit of commotion in the back, but not too much. Are you guys gonna check the next clue?
Yes.
What are the goodie bags if Arlen passes them out?
Oh, yeah, Arlen, are you gonna divvy up the goodie bags?
Oh, okay.
You're just gonna keep all of them?
What? No. She'll be like, there are 5 of them, and there are 5 of us again, even though briefly there are 4 of us.
All right.
Said Seldrin.
Leafy.
And then like hands them out, but gives Seldrin his last, and like is like, there you go.
Make sure he's there.
As if he's gonna disappear. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll nod.
Leafy reads.
There is like a mini scone.
Oh. Nice.
And a little pack of like artisan mints and a 10% off coupon.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
10% off.
For the bookstore.
For the cafe.
Oh, okay.
And Dolores is just gonna like weirdly start eating her scone like a bird, kind of like pecks it. She like kind of like pecks it a little bit. Like she has a human mouth, but she kind of like chews things weirdly.
Amazing.
Arlen might start eating kind of a similar way, but she's just not a bird.
What might have been raised by them? Amazing. What are you guys up to? What are you doing?
What's next?
I'm not gonna tell you how to live your
What's
life.
the next clue?
You've got the thing.
All right.
Oh yeah, what's the next clue?
These leafy beds aren't always what they seem. Give them a pat and see what you glean.
Leafy beds. Is there a garden?
On the info desks, you did see that there are a couple areas called the book garden. And they are back towards the art gallery. You would have walked past them.
Garden?
Yeah, let's go to the garden.
Sounds good.
Wonderful. So you guys will head off. So there is a lush arboretum.
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 Arboretum. So this is very you, Noloris. Kind of reminds you of home. Just a little patch of grass with some shrubberies everywhere.
She's gonna go sit in the grass. Just sit down in it.
Just sit. Can you? I guess anyone can make this if they want, but can you? I guess Noloris, can you make me a nature check?
Yes. Oh, that's not great. That's only a 14.
That's okay. So you go and sit down. Does everyone like follow into the book garden, or do you guys just?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Arlen's probably gonna like stay away from the plants if she can. Like she'll
There's a
maybe
little,
walk
like,
on the
stone
grass.
path.
Okay. Oh, she'll stay on the stone path then, probably.
Okay.
With her book.
So Noloris has walked in and has like sat right down like in between a couple of bushes, and you're sitting there and you hear a rustle in a bush next to you, as if it were like there was a bird or something in it. But you look over and one of the branches of the bush pops out a little bit and waves at you and then comes back in. Oh, and then you feel a tap 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 on your other shoulder, and the other bush waves at you. And you guys can all see this.
We can or we cannot.
You can.
Oh,
You
okay.
see like
some of my
a little
manga
shrubbery.
now.
So is that the show it the letter?
Oh, yeah.
Does it have eyes? Is it a potato?
No idea.
Do other plants have eyes? I know nothing about plants.
She'll
I
put the letter in the plant.
Seldrin's like opening his book to like write notes.
Hey, y'all. Talbrin, do you guys just want to stand in the bushes for a second?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, just she'll start taking out a pen and writing something. I don't know what he's writing.
Making notes.
Yeah, making notes.
So sorry, who's standing in the
Oh.
shrubbery? Telbron and
Yeah.
Gael.
Why are we?
One of the bushes will kind of like they're pretty small shrubs, so they come up to like your knees. And one of them sort of like reaches a branch up and just kind of like on the side of your knee, just kind of goes pat pat pat, and then the other one does the same thing to Telberon.
Wait, what was the clue again?
These leafy beds aren't always what they seem. Give them a pat and see what you glean.
I'll pat it.
I'm gonna try to. Same.
Pat pat pat. Both bushes that you guys are in rustle for a second and then go bloop, and you see two little stuffies. And Kai, you are handed a little art elemental, which is the mascot of Prismari. And that is, in game terms, a cuddly Strixhaven mascot.
It's a canon item.
It's a canon item. And then
D&D Beyond.
It is.
It is. It's a really good item.
It is actually a really good item. And Telbron, you are handed an Inkling mascot, which is the Silver Quill mascot.
Are there pictures of what these things look like?
There probably are. I'd have to find them.
I'll look it up. It's fine. Oh wow, this
Okay,
thing
thank
is.
They're kind of wacky, eh?
It looks like a wow. It looks like a bear, kind of. Weird. This is creepy. I like it.
They're like the weird demon-looking slugs. Yeah.
Kind of.
There's a bunch of different. They're all different. It's gonna. Is anybody else?
Yeah, after
Yeah.
Seldrin sees them do it, he'll do the same and follow suit.
Cool.
Arlen doesn't want to. She'll probably have to be forced to. She's just like standing over there and is like, I don't want to touch the bush.
Well, Seldrin will step in and I lost my page. Hang on. You pat the bush and what school were you going to go into?
Silver Quill.
Silver Quill. Okay, and so another little Inkling mascot pops out.
Noloris will pat the bush and then grab Arlen's hand to push the bush at the same time.
Sort of like reach
I think
over.
the one looks
Yeah, reach
so
over.
creepy.
Right.
They're pretty, but it's like a cute little like chibi one. It probably just looks like a little ghost, like a little black ghost. And so for Noloris, you get a little pest mascot, which is they're called pests. They're like little critters, and they are the Witherbloom mascot. And then Arlen, you get a little spirit statue, which is the Lorehold one. And so it's kind of like a little, it's like a bust, but out of fabric, but so kind of magically has these like spaces in between each piece, and it kind of floats. Yeah. And the bushes kind of stick a couple of branches up in the air and kind of do like a Kermit the Frog. Yay!
I'll give one a high five.
Yeah, it reaches up to you, gets a high five.
Nice.
Celdron's put his in his bag.
Okay. We only got one left, and it's about stars.
Some stars are ancient, enduring, and bright,
that old.
but others, maybe you, are born on opening night.
Stars. Are there fireworks?
There are not.
Okay.
Opening night would essentially be orientation, right?
Yeah, but is there
Is there an event tonight?
or is there a planetarium?
Planetarium?
Yeah, something like that. Something like a star place, or a theater,
Oh, is there a theater?
like a bandstand, or
Believe
like
so.
a gazebo.
It's an auditorium.
Same
There
thing.
is an amphitheater.
That's the one.
Let's go there.
All right, let's go.
Wonderful. So you guys will walk out, and it's just outside of the book library. Library? God, can you tell it's late and I've been talking a lot?
Live.
So you'll just walk around library. You'll walk kind of around the stacks of books and head out into the big open space. And yeah, you see the amphitheater there, and it's basically just a whole bunch of steps, and then there's a bunch of sort of spaces around the front of it. You do see a group of students kind of walking off the stage, kind of giggling to themselves.
Son of a bitch.
Are they laughing at us?
I think so.
Do
Let's go.
they look like they're doing the scavenger hunt?
Yes.
The other students? Okay.
Let's go quick. Let's go quick. Maybe they're doing it out of order.
All right.
Rush up the steps.
Okay. Who's going up on stage?
Telbron will.
Celdron will stay down below. He's kind of doesn't want to draw too much attention to himself.
This is fair.
Arlen will stay with Celdron.
Noloris?
Oh man. I think Noloris might stay back too. She's a bit nervous about going up on stage. I think she's gonna stay back as well.
Wonderful. Okay. So so Telbron and Kyle, you are up on stage.
Okay, where's the clue, man?
Stars? Something about
Stars?
stars.
Are there people in the audience?
There's not so much like it's mostly just like standing room essentially. So yeah, it's more like a gymnasium kind of stage. So there's not really there's some people that are kind of like looking over at you. There's a bunch of people with a whole bunch of like chests of like costumes and stuff, just sort of over towards the stacks. But yeah, no one's like particularly watching.
What are we supposed to do?
We
Something?
supposed to put
What?
on a show? There's
What-
costumes.
Take off your
over there.
shirts.
Did you say that?
She whispered it. I don't know if you would have heard it, but she said that.
I
on
think-
the
I think
remote.
Roll me a
can hear.
perception check at
I
disadvantage.
think Arlen will
Okay.
say, Noloris says take off your shirt.
All right, then that's a success.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
This way
I'm
you
gonna
were-
win this damn thing. And I'm gonna take off my shirt and I'm gonna
Do you-
cast. I'm gonna cast Unearthly Chorus.
Don't.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
you
getting 30
don't.
feet of background music of my choice, which is gonna be it's gonna be the opening from Pony. Womp 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 that pony. Let's ride
Jump on it, riding my pony.
Burp, burp, burp.
Can I cast Prestidigitation to make sparks shoot in the air behind?
Absolutely, you can. Yes, 100%.
I want to cast Thermatology for firework noise. Then if I do that.
I would like to cast Druidcraft to make like wind blow around him.
He's gonna start gyrating and then turning around, seeing the Talbron just standing there, go, dude, it's not even your uniform, and I'm just gonna pull his shirt open.
This is definitely like some of.
Wait, you did that to me 2 months ago.
Bet. You want a performance check?
Yes, please.
Okay, I think I have
Please. You don't even
advantage
need
on.
it for the clue, but yeah, I want one.
I think I
Telbron,
have.
are you participating?
I'm debating to deck him or not. at
Oh
this
my
point.
god! Yeah, go ahead. I rolled.
I'm gonna deck him.
I got a 10 total. That's
oh my
it.
God. Okay.
You gonna deck me? Go
Roll
ahead.
an attack, Telbron.
Yep.
So I rolled a con save for Noloris with disadvantage to not faint, and I rolled a 1 and a 5. So I think Noloris just like hits the deck. She's just like, boom.
We'll try to like catch her,
Yeah, 13.
like waving.
That is gonna be a hit. That's gonna be a hit. Yep.
Is it? Okay, I will resolve Seldrin and Dolores in a second. Yeah, I guess unarmed damage is just 1 plus your strength.
Right.
Yeah,
So
so
whatever that is.
plus 2 for strength, actually.
Take 3 damage. The first damage in game is player versus. This is what this game is going to be, people.
Yeah.
This is.
Yeah.
If you need to sell Strixhaven to anyone that isn't on the Patreon yet, there was
It's
a strip tease followed by.
and the wind is still
like,
blowing. Like
PvP.
this is gonna be an epic fight.
Yes. So okay, so you're gonna take the hit. You're gonna kind of, because you're already kind of like gyrating and stuff. You're a little off balance. You're gonna hit the floor, and just as you do, right in front of you, the stage is gonna open up a little bit, and a hooded lantern is gonna pop up.
Okay.
And another one just next to it will be another one that pops up for Telbron.
Do you want to play, bro?
Oh, hey, it worked. I think we need to go take our shirts off on stage.
All right, bro. I'll grab the lantern. I'll stand up and crack my neck. You can have it now, or you can have it later.
Let's throw down now. I want a rematch.
I'm gonna punch him.
Roll an attack.
Holy shit. 25.
Crit. Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay, hold on.
Strength 1 plus
Nope.
strength.
Nope.
Oh right, because you
I'm a
have magic
Superion.
hands.
I don't have magic hands till next level, but as a Superion,
true.
hold on, let me roll the most dangerous dice in my house.
Oh my god.
Okay, could be worse. That's gonna be 6 points of bashing damage. Or six bludgeoning. 6 bludgeoning, I mean.
You're gonna take one square on the jaw and
Just
land on your ass.
Wow.
we good?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll help him up.
Yeah, we had a brawl back at
Oh.
the charity. That's why my father was.
That's
pissed. It was just a fun brawl.
You punch harder now.
Amazing.
My father forced me to work out since that day.
Dude, we should totally work out. You
Totally.
calisthenics, weights, like what? We'll just walk off stage talking about that.
Yes.
Both of our
Dolores,
eyes
you have-
totally.
Dolores, you have passed out. Seldrin has tried to catch you. Seldrin, would you like to make me a dexterity save, please?
Sure.
Wild. You're all
That's not
insane.
funny.
It's natural 20.
You like, yes, you like dip catch her, and so Dolores wakes up to him catch it.
As she wakes up,
should have come to
she's like
Strixhaven more.
back into his like confident shape, and he's gonna look
Yes.
down. He's like, "Are you okay?"
I am now.
Did your voice just get deeper?
No, your imagination. He like helps her out.
Oh god. And Dolores is just like, she's. Once those guys come down, she's just gonna see. Do you guys still have your shirts on?
No.
Is the question.
They're all still.
Well, okay.
Dolores is
ripped.
ripped.
Yeah, mine's
That's
gone.
true. So she's going to cast Cure Wounds twice, and she's just gonna touch both of your abs and say, "Here." Just touch their abs and cast Cure Wounds. I'll roll.
Lay on abs.
Lay on
Lay
abs.
on abs. So 9 and 10.
You're both good.
Yep,
Okay, hold on. I managed to get this. So, Way, can you make me a sultry look real quick? That's right. I have cherry blossoms flying in front of your face now.
Oh no!
Do you? Oh, I can't wait to see this one.
Oh my god. You guys are freaking amazing. Anyway, so Arlen, what are you going on stage to
So
take your shirt
Arlen
off?
wants to win, yeah. So while
Oh,
this
no.
is happening, she's gonna go up on stage and like start like struggling with her shirt. She'll prop her giant book up so it's like covering her, so it's like private.
Kind of knelt behind it.
Yeah, like a shroud. And then is taking her shirt off.
Do I have to take my shirt off to get a lantern?
As Arlen does it,
The ethical
he's gonna suddenly
dilemma of college boys.
poof into his like normal form, and he's gonna like. Can I make a wild magic search? For
Yes,
this?
please do. Of panic.
You look at Arlen's chest. A wild magic surge.
Where is it surging from?
That is a. Seven. Oh no.
Oh no.
Fireball erupts at your location. End of campaign. Thanks, guys.
You cast fireball as. a
Are you
third
shooting
level-
me?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Okay, hang on. Roll me a d20.
Okay. That's a 3.
This is fine. So, Arlen is partially gotten her shirt off. Dolores is touching Kai and Telbron, and you kind of panic a little bit, and you turn and you like sneeze, and a fireball goes shooting out towards all of the people with all the costuming and stuff, which is the live action role playing guild, by the way. Yes, this
Oh,
fantasy
no.
world has a LARP club.
Ad.
And yeah, well, and so they had a whole ton of like random chests and stuff out, and it hits one of the chests square on, and it explodes and like lands on a bunch of the bookshelves and stuff. Luckily doesn't hit anybody as they were all having lunch sitting at tables.
That's what I was about to ask.
Thing explodes. Water jets start shooting out, or not water, but like magical like dust gets shot down on the books to put all the books out almost immediately. But a little bit of the fire from the exploded chest, there's like shards of like flaming cloth falling down from all the costumes and stuff, and one of them lands on the chest next to it that doesn't light on fire right away, but instead starts to move and wriggle as the chest opens and a giant tongue comes out of it and starts lashing out towards any of the students that are nearby.
Mimic chess.
Oh no.
Has it got any students? Like
It's got like, it's grabbed a chair that one of the students was on
I think it's initiative
and like
time.
tugged it. Everybody roll initiative for me, please.
Oh, no.
I used my only 2 spell slots to heal y'all. Whoops.
Well, that's probably a good thing at this point.
It is true.
Oh no.
Okay, hang on here. Let me pull up my mimic page. Okay. Way. Oh my god, everyone's got insane rolls. Okay, we've got.
I'm rolling terrible.
Damn, Telbron.
So we've got Telbron, and then Kai, and then Arlen, and then
I still have to hit for this to work, so.
yeah, and then our mimic, and then then Seldrin. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Great job, guys. Okay, in that case, Telbron, go for it.
Okay, I'm going to cast Witch Bolt.
Absolutely, go for it.
Oh, hold on. It's the first combat of the game. Allow me something. It is tradition.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh shit.
Now you may.
What have we done?
You'll hear in a second.
Music is on.
God damn it, it's always one more.
There it is.
All right. So yes, go ahead, Telbron.
So 13.
13. That will hit. What are you attacking it with?
It's lightning damage. So 1d12 lightning.
Sure. Is it spell or
It's Witch Bolt.
Witch Bolt? Sick. Okay. Awesome.
That would be a
Weird.
only a 6.
6 damage.
Ooh.
Awesome. Okay. So then next up is Kai.
How hurt does this thing look?
Airily.
Don't worry, bro. I've got it. Glory of the House of L, and I'm gonna use Guiding Bolt, shooting Guiding Bolt out my eyes.
Amazing.
Here we go. That is gonna be a hit at 25?
Sure
Jesus.
will.
It's the Dorktails dice, man. Oh, I'm gonna roll for crap. That is going to be 5, 11, 13 points of, I think it's radiant damage.
That's still a lot. Damn.
The next attack roll on it has advantage because it's gonna be glowing.
Gotcha. So that's 19. And then next is Arlen. What would you like to do? You're partially topless behind a book.
Did the lantern come up yet?
No, not yet.
She'll probably keep taking her shirt off then.
Oh no.
Wonderful.
He's very
Noloris.
focused.
I think Noloris is gonna cast I think Chill Touch. I think she's gonna Chill Touch him
Cool.
with some good old necrotic damage.
Hell yeah.
So now do I get advantage because it's a spell attack, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Oh my goodness. Seriously? Seriously, I rolled a 2 and a 6. Okay, what do I add? Plus 6. Does a 12 hit the Mac?
Does. Just. Well done.
All right, so a necrotic hand is gonna kind of come as she starts like chanting, and just like this like almost like fungusy black hand's gonna go towards the mimic.
Very cool.
D8, not a D6, Robin. Find a D8 if you can. There it is. Really? 1 point of necrotic.
Oh no.
Oh, sweetie.
She's feeling a
all
bit overwhelmed by the two shirtless boys and Seldrin holding her. She woke up. She's very distracted right now.
Oh my goodness, you guys. What am I gonna do with you all? Kill you, hopefully. Not hopefully. Just maybe. Whoops. Oh,
Fuck.
there goes a cow drop. Oh, that's really gone. Well, gonna step on that later. That'll be fun. I just want to figure out who I'm gonna attack. That's gonna go to Kai. So it is going to. Actually,
How far
you
is
guys
it?
are. I was gonna say, I think you guys actually might be a bit of a. Oh, hang on. I have a map for this. What am I doing?
Ooh.
Can you put a map up for me, Kelly?
Yeah, I can. Do you have
That
one
would
ready?
be amazing, because yes, I have it already. It's ready to go. People are already in it. Did I move players there? I have not. Players. There. In roll 20.
Ooh.
You should see it. Thank you very much to Dorktail's own Otheon for this wonderful map that I commissioned from him this morning. And he was
Nice.
like, yeah, sure, I can do that.
Nice.
Arlen is up on stage. And Noloris is in between the boys, and Seldrin caught her. But you guys probably stepped forward a bit, eh? To shoot your
Yeah.
shot.
To shoot our shot.
Yeah, gotta be
Noloris
within
has
30 feet.
120 foot range, so Noloris would stay back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I gotta get within 30 feet.
Okay. Which is pretty close, I think, from here to here. Oh yeah, you guys are like 20 feet away. So yeah, so it would have been able to get to you because it's pretty close. So even if you're there, yeah. So it's gonna go after Kael. I guess I can
Okay.
assign these. Okay. That's one thing I didn't do. I'll just tell me where you want to go and I'll move you guys for this time. Awesome. So the mimic is going to attack Kai, and that is gonna
I
be.
prefer he not, man.
Well, we would all prefer to not. But it's gonna do a pseudopod attack. 'Cause that's a
It's not
thing.
even hitting me with a real pod, a pseudopod.
It's a pseudopod. That's how little he thinks of you. But I'm gonna go ahead and say a 10 doesn't hit
A
you.
10 will not hit. Thankfully,
That's
I have
what
a
I thought.
dexterity score.
Perfect. Okay, so an attack on advantage any creatures grappled by it. Okay, fun. Next is Seldrin.
So I'm just gonna look at it, and he's going to make a a pointing finger to this mimic, and he's going to say burn, and the firebolt is going to come out from his fingertip.
Very nice. Roll that attack.
That's not great. 16.
Oh yeah, that's totally great. That works awesome. It hits.
Dealing 4 fire damage.
Oh, fantastic. Wonderful. We're back to the top of the order. Telbron.
I'm gonna keep channeling Witch Bolt because I keep doing automatic damage now.
Hells yes.
That'll be another 6.
6 to hit? Oh no, because you don't have to. You don't have.
I
to
don't
roll
have
the
to.
hit
I
now.
don't have to hit anymore. I'm already
Beautiful.
getting.
Wonderful. And then Kai.
It's trying to bite me. I'm gonna punch it.
Perfect.
Yes.
Hit it.
I'm almost, unless, do I punch it or do something stupid?
Do something stupid.
Always stupid.
Hey, make like a leaf
Oh.
and blow. I'm gonna gust.
Amazing. Continue.
All right. I need
What,
just need
do
to
I
look
have to roll something?
yeah, you probably have to make a save. I just gotta look up gust real quick.
I believe it's a strength save.
It's probably a strength
I think
save,
so.
yeah. You seize air and compel, so one medium creature must succeed a strength save or be pushed 5 feet away from you. Yeah. I'm just gonna gust it.
Cool. And is it strength save?
Strength save DC 13, I think.
I have a 19.
Alright, so I'm gonna go.
As he does this,
Yeah.
Seldrin is going to go from his pointing finger into a sudden snap of his finger. And
Oh, here it is.
He's going to cast Silvery Barbs as a reaction and force him to re-roll that.
Reroll that.
Yes.
Who gets the advantage?
Amazing.
Let's say
Who's you?
Not me.
Yeah,
I can't choose myself, I don't think. Nelloris.
Yeah, you
Let's
can,
see Nelloris. Oh, can you?
Yeah, it's any willing character as far as I understand.
Yeah,
I'll
because
choose
Keiko's giving
Nelloris.
it to herself, yeah. You're giving it to Nolars?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nolars, you have advantage.
Yay.
That's still a 15.
Nope, that's gonna be, but it doesn't matter. Nell has advantage. That's all that matters.
Exactly. So you gust its lid like flops all the way back, and its pseudopod tongue thing is like, but it's solid on the ground.
I gave you a
Arlen,
chance, bro.
Arlen's gonna notice that her friends are in danger and be like, and stand up from behind her book with her shirt completely off. She'll have her bra on, but it's a scandalous anime moment. And her shirt blows off behind her
Yes,
as
correct.
she casts
Yes.
sleep on the mimic.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh right, 5d8. I remember this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 19.
Its little tongue thing will kind of soften off for a second and then come back up, flinging around all Kermit Army. It
Well, we
does not
tried,
have
man.
low enough hit points yet, but solid effort. Noloris.
Okay, Noloris, do we have our like items on us?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, cool. Noloris is going to, you don't know how, it's extendable. Here we go. Suddenly she's gonna pull out this quarterstaff and press a button. It's gonna go.
Nice.
It's like it's
Very
great.
anime.
A very anime. Bonus action, she's gonna touch it. I'm gonna cast Shillelagh on on my quarterstaff and then make an attack.
Go
And
for it.
This mimic and bonk it on the tongue and say, "Stop looking at her like that."
Well, you bonking it or you bonking us?
The mimic.
We're probably
The
next.
mimic.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, it's definitely a.
Ooh.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Okay, that's gonna be a 15 to hit.
That'll do her.
Perfect. And this is, I believe it Shillelagh makes it magical. I don't know if that really.
I don't think it
Doesn't-
affects this
doesn't
guy.
hurt. I mean, it does.
No,
Exactly.
But it does hurt. And my die becomes now a D8. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm not using D8 again, but at least I could add my freaking like spellcasting mod. So I rolled another 1 on the same D8. So that's gonna be 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Your dice are angry.
Yeah, so 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's gonna be the mimic, and Noloris just bopped it, so
go to horny jail.
Gonna be it's gonna try to bite you, and so that'll be a 18.
That'll hit.
Alrighty.
Ooh, I don't have anything that can.
And that's going to be a 7 piercing. Oh, plus. And 1 acid damage.
Ouch! I have 2 hit points left.
Oh, you're still standing.
I'm still standing. Yeah.
Nicely done. Oh yeah, you've got a crazy con.
Yeah, Noloris is like.
Oh yeah, it like
very weird.
chomps onto you. You're like still in its mouth.
Yeah. Oh yeah, owl in the mouth.
Seldrin.
Firebolts.
Shoot it.
15.
That will hit.
Ooh, 9 damage.
Awesome. Okay, it kind of flinches away from the fire and spits out Noloris. Top of the order, Telberon.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I don't need it to be attacking other people. Alright, I'm gonna cast off Witch Bolt and I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
Yeah, no, go for it. I roll a something, right?
Yeah, so Wisdom save, DC 14.
That's a nat 20.
Damn you.
Yeah.
Is that a saving throw?
Yeah.
What was the spell you cast?
Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
So, is there something special we do, house rules, for nat 20s on saves?
It just means that it works. Like my house rule is that a nat 20 on a save means that you're immune to the effect, even if you don't normally only take half.
Oh, okay.
But that's my house rule.
Would I normally? Yeah, no, that's fine. I like that. I was trying to remember what it was because I remember I liked.
And then
it,
if you
but I
botch a
couldn't
save,
remember
it's
what.
double damage or double effect or something like that. It's just
Yeah.
way worse. But that's the high rolling from third ed coming back to haunt me.
Yeah. So do I still? Would I have still taken? I guess I don't take any
No,
damage then.
no. It's gonna see what's nope. If you succeed, you don't take damage.
Okay.
I'll probably say something.
alright.
I've seen toy boxes hit better than you. Probably just to piss it off at this point. Then.
Yeah, it just like turns a tongue and some gross drool dribbles off of it. Kai,
I'm gonna punch it.
punch it.
That's gonna be a 17.
It is.
Hold on. I have to pick up the most impossible dice in the world. And I rolled a 1, so that's gonna be 5 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. Arlen.
At me, bro.
I'm gonna do thunderclap. She's still standing up there without her shirt on, but she doesn't seem to have noticed. She's very focused on the mimic.
Perfect.
Should I roll a d20 for my wild magic for my last?
Oh,
everybody?
right. You were supposed to do wild magic. Yes. Roll your wild magic.
We're good. We're good.
You're good. Okay. Go ahead, Arlen. Roll. Or do I roll something?
Yeah, I don't think I roll. You Constitution saving throw, or take 1d6.
So Arlen,
damage.
Thunderclap is in a circle around you.
It's true. Yeah, it's gonna hurt everybody.
You got to run up next to this thing. I think you can run up alongside of it and have it like go down next to it without. Like if you ran around us and kind of like walked next to it.
Yeah, the range was only 5 feet. Here you go.
Yeah. So I think you can make it there with your speed. Oh yeah, you totally
you
can.
Get here. Yeah.
Actually, I think if it's okay, instead of doing that, I'll use my Strixhaven feat to do a level 1 wizard spell. Is that cool?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use catapult to choose an object weighing 1 to 5 pounds. I'm gonna take my 5-pound book.
Okay. Not the one you've been carrying, because that one's gonna be more than 5 pounds. I'm sure you have a
it's
different
more than
one on
5
you.
pounds. The 5-pound one.
Yeah.
Oh no, I froze.
I was gonna say your video has frozen.
And I'm going to throw that at the creature. It's my
Wonderful.
cam link. My cam link gets angry. So the
It's
object
just a very
flies
cute freeze.
in a straight line, 90 degrees in a direction you choose before falling to the ground, stopping early if it impacts a surface. If it would strike a creature, the creature must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, it gets stricken.
Ooh, dexterity of 10.
It's against 14.
Then it fails.
Okay, it's gonna take 3d8 bludgeoning damage. 13 damage.
13 is gonna be this book comes flying over your guys' head and catches the lid square in the center and rips it off, and the lid goes tumbling along, and the tongue pseudopod thingy just sort of sinks back into the empty box, and the whole thing kind of slumps. Like, it looks like it's made of wood, but it just kind of like sinks into itself, and everybody around begins cheering loudly and sort of whooping and hollering because you have defeated this strange interloper.
Dolores is just gonna fall down on her like onto her hands and knees and just like,
Are you okay?
I'm very hurt. Does anyone mind if I take that potion of healing?
No, go right ahead.
Take it.
You
Do
should
it.
definitely take it. Arlen's gonna run over and like lean over her and help her with the potion, but like her boobs are hanging out.
Boobs are just right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I was not prepared for university to be like this.
And on that note, we are going to call game, because that is a perfect line to end on. You can take your healing from the potion. We'll start from the next game. Oh my god, you guys. I knew this was going to be a ridiculous game. I was not prepared.
There's the noise right there.
Ooh.
Was there supposed to be a lineup of people at the cafe, or did you just add that because of the Biblio Cafe and then we just chose to like fight them?
That was totally off the cuff.
Okay, it was just
Okay.
We just picked a fight with the fluff.
I just decided to pick a fight with the fluff. Yes. It was supposed to be very busy. So you are actually in the mod. We were running out of time, so I didn't do this. But in the module, you're supposed to help the woman running it because all of her employees called in sick, and so you're supposed to offer to help. And as soon I was like, well, maybe if they get through this, they wait the lineup and whatever. Maybe she'll talk to them a little bit. But no, you just.
I mean, we made her
destroyed
job
me
easier.
Yeah.
for a very brief moment.
She had less customers when we needed her.
This is very true. Oh my god.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
GG, Christa.
Great game. Great game, guys. Thank you so much for this
God.
absolute mayhem. Thank you everyone that came and hung out with us. Very good to see all of the wonderful names in chat of all the wonderful patrons. Thank you for being patrons. It's incredible. Please share the gospel of how absurd this episode was. It's not going to be coming out until for a couple of months at least for regular
like November,
enjoyment.
December, something like that.
I think something like that. Yeah.
So if you're watching this in November or December, we still love you. Or listening via podcast
do.
in November, December.
Yes,
November,
exactly.
December, I'll be at KomoriCon. I'm thinking about you watching this podcast while I'm at KomoriCon.
Aw.
Exactly. Yeah, so we might throw up some this is a very clippable episode, so we might throw some teasers up on TikTok for
True.
the non-patrons to
It's
come on
true.
out. Thank you guys so much for playing. I'm at a loss. Remember to check us out. Check out Kelly and Robin over on Dice Legends on Friday at 11 p.m. Pacific time. We are back with this. Our schedule's gonna be a little bit wonky. We're mostly bi-weekly, but we're mostly bi-weekly. Hi.
Can't add us like that, Christa.
I was gonna say at
I'll
least
add
half
most
us.
of you anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're mostly going to be bi-weekly, but I know we're going to do 2 weeks in a row, so we're playing next Monday, correct?
Yeah.
So come back and check us out next Monday. If you're watching this on YouTube, awesome, thank you. Give it a like and all that fun stuff.
Please do.
Once it is shareable, share it. For now, keep it secret, keep it safe. And
I didn't like your anime manga. that you
Exactly.
post,
Yes.
Your
have.
doujinshi.
My
Oh my God.
But remember to spread the word, tell everybody to come join the Patreon if they can. Obviously, we understand that times can be tough, so we're not going to judge you if you can't. But if you want to come hang out with us and have this, whatever the fuck this was, live direct to you, come check it out. And then August 19th to 21st, we're going to be doing Extra Life. There's going to be a ton of awesome games we can donate to help the kids. And this week we have Call of the Netherdeep tomorrow. Where
no.
half of us.
Next week.
Oh no, we don't have it.
We don't
It's next
because my mom's in town for the first time since like the pandemic. So
Yes, which is
Fair.
great.
Sorry.
Very exciting.
Sorry, but
So we
next
don't
week.
have anything this week, right? There's nothing else.
there's nothing this week until Friday night, Dice Legends. Saturday,
Yes.
you and the rest of the team is recording Dork Tales the podcast. And then Sunday, we are doing you and I and Blog and Millie and Tasha are doing Firebrands.
By you meant Robin, correct?
No, you.
Me?
You? Oh, no, you're
I
not in
think it's
there.
just the 4 of you.
Yeah, it's just the 4 of us. Never mind, so not you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
the
was like, I'm
panic on
busy on Sunday.
Christa's face.
I know. I was like,
She's like,
I
wait, what?
double booked myself again.
But the following week, we're back with Netherdeep, so.
Yes. So
Does
next
that mean
week
you're?
it'll be-
Does that mean you're in Victoria, Christa? If you're doing?
Yes,
the
you know about
recording?
this. You were invited to plans on Sunday.
Oh.
Oh my God.
It's the pandemic.
It is.
Pandemic.
That's kind of what happened. Is we had the pandemic, and now it's like everybody's trying to make plans with everybody, and everyone's getting
Very
double
hard
booking.
to remember.
Anyway,
things.
we'll talk about this afterwards.
Okay.
But yes, so thank you guys again so much for coming out. We will see you next Monday. We wish you all much love, and thank you so much for being here for all of our wonderful Patreon supporters. We hope you enjoyed this. Tell us what you liked. Tell us what you didn't like. We might not do anything about it, but it's good to have constructive criticism. I would like to hear it. Don't say anything bad about them. Just me. Just tell me the things. No, just like I want to do better. I want everyone to enjoy
True.
this. I
Yes.
want everyone to have fun. But yes, for now, good night, everyone. Thank you again. You're all very, very lovely. And we
Good night.
will see you on the flip side.
Bye, everybody. Mwah.
Bye.